So, you decided to head back to Winterhaven from the keep. The trip back is about 2.5 miles back down the road from the keep. You didn't encounter anything along the way back. You decided to tie up Splug because you didn't want him to come into town with you. He was reluctant and tried to fight the ropes, but after you promised to come back for him, he kind of settled down a little bit. You head back to Winterhaven, and as you start getting closer to the gates there, everybody remembers that Winterhaven has this tall wall around it. I'm gonna bring you over to the Winterhaven map real quick, and it's right here. So, as you head back, you can notice that there's kind of a different feeling in the air. It doesn't feel as a comfortable farming town like it did. There's just kind of this heaviness. It's kind of darker. The weather is kind of overcast as it's getting later in the afternoon, since you guys are adventuring through the day. It's kind of the late afternoon. It's overcast, and there's kind of a light sprinkle going on. As you get to the gates there, you realize that the gates are closed, and several figures stand with weapons drawn on the parapet above. One of the figures, Lord Padraig, waves as you approach. He calls out, "We are in peril! Several villagers have disappeared, and the dead in the cemetery are rising. We fear the creatures will emerge and assail the gates and drag us all away."
Those motherfuckers.
It's always something with these people.
He says, "Please, you must help us."
Really?
No.
I remember some guy saying he didn't want to pay us. Do you guys remember that?
I think I recall that.
Yes.
I have condition.
I have condition.
I have condition.
What? What is your condition?
We have a little friend with us in tow that we kind of had to tie up and back. You let him in, we consider this.
And pay us.
Okay.
How much? How much are you gonna pay us?
He says, you guys were so gung-ho about helping him without payment earlier.
I was never gung-ho about it.
He says, I will give you what I can from the town's coffers, but please.
How
Please,
much
you
is
must
that?
help.
I want to hear numbers.
Wait, are you playing as Bruce right now, or
Yeah,
Are you going to help
I'm
or
Bruce
not?
right now. God damn it. Well, what do you guys think? He wants us to go kill the fucking shit over there, and he's gonna offer us, we don't even know how much to kill the shit in the cemetery. This guy is really needy. This whole town is really needy.
That's what a questing town looks like. You took a step back on any MMO.
Yes.
People need a lot of shit.
Shall we go get the Splug, whatever his name is?
Yeah, I guess.
We might as well. Hey, we didn't do our icebreaker.
We did not, because we were late.
Sorry.
Dirty you. I mean, what?
Alright, I guess we probably shouldn't, split up too much, so maybe two of us go get the Splug, and then how far away is the cemetery?
He says, "It is just down the path there."
Just down the path there.
and he kind of points off to the south end of town there.
I
You can
can.
probably see it from where you're at. See
The cemetery?
area. Yeah, you can see the path that leads there, and you can tell that it's off that way.
Oh, we
There's
can't see
some
the cemetery.
mausoleums, like some short mausoleums, but you can kind of make
Can
out.
we see anything going on from here?
Um, from where you're at, you can't see a whole lot of movement or anything, but there is this kind of faint blue glow you can just barely make out over at the cemetery.
Oh, that's never good.
I can go scout the cemetery, and actually, I'm not going to. I can get in touch with the flying squirrel, and he can go scout the cemetery and not engage and let you guys know what's going on over there.
Yeah, I doubt that's gonna happen. Hold on. Let's see, where is it? Constitution +1.
Zaggy's doing something.
Get in touch. Do that.
He's
I'm
laughing
gonna
at
go
the
after the
flash roll.
goblin.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so you're gonna run back towards the goblin.
Mm-hmm.
How far away did you guys have tied him up outside of town?
About a quarter mile.
Okay.
So he's not that far.
All right. What about Cronus and Peter? Your inputs?
Why don't we? Well, shit. I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna sit and watch for now.
Okay. What about Peter?
Good work, Cronus.
Yeah, Peter's just gonna kind of stay by the gate, looking down towards the path to the cemetery.
Okay.
Like I said, I wanna try and get a closer look at the cemetery and see what's going on over there exactly. So,
Okay.
I'm obviously
Alright,
gonna
so-
be doing it quietly.
Okay.
So after I slip away, Black Squirrel's gonna show up at the cemetery and take a look around. Do you want me to do a stealth roll or?
No, not for right now. We're gonna go over and we're gonna do the confessionals right now since we're got a little pause section. Cronus brought up a good idea, and since we're recording now, we can do that. So the confessional for today was, what is your character's opinion on Splug and having a goblin as a part of your group, or at least following your group around? And since
I have
Cronus
no
brought it up, he
problem
can
with
go
it.
first.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Cronus,
Who's going first?
You.
I don't quite agree with having this disgusting creature along with us. I don't trust the goblins, and they're working with some dark magic that, frankly, I'm not fond of. However, he has said that he can lead us to wherever we need to be, and I reckon we could take him if he decides to turn on us. So we're stuck with him.
Okay. Amazement.
Well, we already have a half-orc sometimes. I should just kill him for being a half-orc. I mean, half-elf, half-orc, you know, it just kind of works that way. Goblin? Don't really care too much one way or the other for him. If it's an extra set of arms to kill something with or use them as a meat shield, we can do that.
And Flying Squirrel / Bruce.
Trying to remember the goblin. He was in a prison cell or something, right? And
Yeah.
we pulled him out.
He said that he swears to help you any way he can.
Well, he did swear to me, so I guess I'm okay with it for now. It seems like justice.
And Peter?
This one. I don't have anything for this one.
What about Peter?
Had I been able to make a decision on the spot, I would have had him tell us then, vital information and set him on fire.
All right. Very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and vote on the responses. Cronus, your vote.
I'll go with Peter.
Amazement.
Amazement.
Yeah, you can't vote for yourself.
The squirrel.
Okay, the squirrel.
Cronus.
And Peter.
Screw the pooch. Vote for me.
Do 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 do
Cronus.
do do.
Cronus.
Yeah.
You win a reroll for the day. Okay.
All right.
All right, so we'll get back on track. So Amazemo is running back to go get Splug. The flying squirrel
To certain doom.
is going to go scout out the cemetery, correct?
Correct.
All right, so yes, you can go ahead and make a stealth check now.
Stealth move or regular stealth?
This would be a stealth move.
22.
You're sneaking up on. Okay, and then a perception check. We didn't do initiative before we went anyways, but that'll be fun. We'll do that later. So go ahead and do your...
Me to
Go ahead
roll
and do
my
your
perception, or are you rolling my perception?
I am rolling it, totally.
Jesus, DM's your job.
I know, it's been 2 weeks, man. We're all out of practice. Like, being on time and stuff. Okay. Just messing with me. Okay, so... A path from Winterhaven's gate leads through a grove to the graveyard. A fence of wrought iron bars encloses the cemetery. Within the cemetery, you can see tombstones that are kind of packed densely. 3 mausoleums sit amid the markers. The soil around some of the graves seems disturbed, and a sickly glow pulses from somewhere near one of the large 3 mausoleums. You don't see anything at first, but eventually you come in from the east. Eventually to the west, there's a large mausoleum there, that's kind of where the path leads up to. There's a couple steps there, and you can see what appear to be they appear to be like dogs, but they're bloated and have rotting flesh hanging off of them. And you can see a couple bones visible through their muscles, and they just seem to kind of be moving around, sniffing the area. You also, after a moment, you see the elf that you saw in the tavern at the beginning of the adventure, the one that was rude to Peter. You can see her, and she has a bow in her hand. She comes out of this south mausoleum, and you're not sure what she's doing, but she seems all business.
I knew we couldn't trust that bitch.
Okay, and the mausoleum that they're standing outside of, is that the one that's glowing? Or is it the one that she came out of?
There's one, okay, so there's a mausoleum to the south, that's where she came out of.
Right,
There's one kind of in the middle of the cemetery there.
right.
And there's one off to the west. The
Right.
guard dogs are on the west, he's in the south, and then up just north of the door there by the dogs is where that circle seems to be glowing.
Okay, so...
You can sense that there's some kind of dark magic about it, but
Okay. I'm gonna head back to the group, I guess. Quietly.
okay. Amazemo, you get to Splug, and you can see him chewing on a stick, and he says, "Already? You returned already? Please
Don't have time
tell
to
me you brought
explain.
water."
Don't have time to explain. Cut the rope. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Splug, come with you. And he starts just running behind you. The other two, are you guys still hanging out, or are you doing anything else?
So,
What about you, Peter?
I didn't understand what Krona said, so
Okay.
I think he said, "I don't think so."
I heard.
I'm awaiting their arrival.
Okay.
I'm getting a new headset this week. Sorry, guys.
Peter is going to stay there, and I guess he's gonna try and like pick up on the magical wavelengths around the area to see if he can sense any, like, one focal point of power going on around here.
Okay. Yeah, you can't sense anything immediately around Winterhaven. Like in the area that you're at right now. It's kind of outside of your realm of power to sense, like the graveyard or anything like that. But you don't sense any kind of dark magic like immediately around you. Okay, so we'll say that the Flying Squirrel and Amazemo get back around the same time. So.
Can I retcon and say that I took a quick stroll to pray?
Sure.
Okay, that's what I did.
Okay.
The graveyard has zombie dogs.
Did you happen to cross,
What?
What?
did you happen across Anthony while you were there?
Aren't you wearing Anthony?
That's how you would recognize him. He would not have any skin.
No, Anthony. No. Not that I saw.
Curious.
It's
I
awesome.
just look at Sludge and I'm like, don't ask, just don't ask.
Spludge. Before long, his name's gonna be Splooge.
What's his fucking name?
His name is Splug. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got messed up by the name. What did you say to Splooge?
Just don't ask about Anthony.
Also,
I never ask. Never ask. Never ask.
The elf from the tavern is there.
Oh, elf from the tavern. There were plenty of elves in the
Ooh.
tavern.
Naughty little wench, isn't she?
Maybe.
Let's go say hi.
I'm not sure what she was doing. I couldn't tell if she was working with the zombie dogs or against them. She has a bow,
Were they
though.
Okay.
Well, we do the same thing every day. Why don't we just try to take care of this one?
All right.
Being that there's only zombie dogs, I don't think anyone from town is going to be getting carried off. We could go back to the ruins.
What do you think our best bet is? What is our mission at hand? Is it to destroy the goblins? Is it to destroy the ruins? Is it to chase after the graveyard? What are we going to do?
Right now, I think it's protecting this town.
Fine.
So let's go play in the graveyard, shall we?
Anybody got a Ouija board?
Anyone have a Ouija
What?
board?
Why the fuck would we?
Yeah, I guess you don't really need it to talk to the dead when they're already up walking around.
Okay, so you all follow the path down there to the graveyard, and as I said, it has a fence around it of wrought iron bars with a gate that's open at the end of the path there. Within the graveyard, the tombstones are densely packed. 3 mausoleums sit amid the markers, and soil around some of the graves seems disturbed.
I'm going to point over to the western mausoleum and be like, that's where I saw the dogs. And then point to the southern mausoleum and say, that's where I saw the elf.
And as you guys get close, you guys can see the dogs, but you don't see the elf anymore.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna examine the ground and see if there's any tracks leading from the graveyard or they've stayed in there.
Okay. So go ahead and make a nature check.
Oh fuck, my sheet's inside.
Hold on,
You
Right.
should have all that stuff with you.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
gonna go outside and smoke, but I'm
I
gonna
brought
forget
my liquor. I brought my liquor.
your perception check. Not your perception. I'm sorry. Your nature check is plus 10. Okay. So you can see a couple of, probably somewhere between 7 to 10 tracks of what appear to be humanoid, although they do seem a little bit off, coming out of the graveyard there, and on the gate you actually see a piece of flesh that seems like rotten flesh that seems to have been ripped off, and it's just kind of laying on the gate there, and but you only see one set of tracks going into the graveyard.
Cronus, what do your druid eyes see?
There's a
It
car alarm
appears as
going off.
though it appears as though many have left, but only one has returned. I'm guessing it's probably the elf that you stumbled across earlier. We need to be careful, as it seems that not only are these dead rising, but they are leaving the graveyard.
Great. Now we get to go hunting. I hate hunting.
Well, I have a light bulb. Oh, sorry, candlestick.
We'll put it away.
How about we
Your
go-
idea is a fucking candlestick.
Put it away. We don't have time for that right now in Maze Mill.
How about
Is this burning?
we follow that elf? You know, those dogs seem pretty stationary for now. Peter, any ideas?
You don't immediately see her right now.
Yeah.
But you do know where she last, or where the flying squirrels are.
I'll say we follow her into the South Mausoleum.
Be careful. Dogs have good hearing.
I'll say we follow her into the South.
All right.
If they could hear that, that's amazing.
That's amazing, though.
I'll cover us from the rear.
All right. So Ilaria is with you at this time because I am her. So she just nods along because I'm not gonna make any decisions on her. So whatever you guys decide to do.
Oh, really?
Before we go in, can I go ahead and use my daily to summon a? Is that okay?
To summon a berry? Is that what you meant to say?
Yes,
Okay. Yes.
an acorn.
Summon a bad acorn.
I'm gonna create it in my hands. I'm gonna say, as I was taking my short trip for prayer this morning, I spoke with this afternoon. He led me to a power that was to create this. And I'll present a seed the size of an acorn. I'll keep this with me. And we will use it in emergencies only, as I can only create one. This will restore your wounds. And I'm going to put it in my boxers.
I love acorns.
I don't want your nut touching your nuts, sir.
I've got
Alright.
3 nuts now.
I've got 3. All right. So how do we choose to enter this graveyard? What is the marching order?
We push the tank first.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Okay.
I'll be next to Kronos.
Peter, stick with me. We'll keep an eye on the dogs.
Peter's just gonna kind of nod.
All right. Okay. So, as you're walking in there, the dogs don't seem concerned with you right now. They don't seem to see you. But as you get close to the southern mausoleum there, all of a sudden you hear scratching coming from all around you, and you look over and you see skeletons crawling out of the ground. They burst out of the soil around you, and they look.
Do the EQ laugh.
Look to you.
Do the EQ laugh.
I can't do it.
Do you have a map for us? There we go. Okay. Oh, damn, we're closer to the dogs than I thought we were.
They start emerging from the ground. You can set your character within 3 squares of where you are right now. So move your character as you see fit. I just put it there as where I thought you were.
I'm gonna kind of point at the southern mausoleum and be like, we should funnel them.
All right. So everyone, go ahead and roll initiative.
Initiative.
God damn it. Okay, hold on.
+4. Nat 20. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Ooh, epic 4. I'm going last.
Fucking nat one.
Ooh, nice.
I'm just gonna do a test roll real quick. I just want to
So I
see if this
pull out
works.
my instrument.
Okay. Wow, 2 nat 20s. Right on.
Fucking right, dude. I hope you didn't just waste those, dude.
I know. I had to test the macro.
That looks like you just rolled just a 20.
Yeah,
out
it
of
doesn't look like it.
D20.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's why. It's because I have to put the D in there.
That's
I
a
was looking at it and I'm
guaranteed
like, this doesn't look right. Okay, hold on.
Cheating motherfucker.
D20 +4. That's another test roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my first one was
I'm looking at it, I'm like,
24.
something doesn't look right.
That's
I just
I was
rolled 20.
I was looking at it too. I was like, where's the fucking die at? Why is it not there?
Herpes.
Alaria's going to go last all the time. So, the flying squirrel, you are first to attack or do whatever. So the skeletons, they emerge from the ground, and you can see that they're mostly rotted away. They don't look super sturdy. Some of them are carrying bows, other ones are carrying swords. And
I can't tell the difference.
You can't tell the difference. That is correct.
Fuck.
My perception's too low.
But they do begin to move towards you. They are completely out of the ground at this time. But like I said, they're not super sturdy looking, but they do have shields and swords. They kind of
Okay.
towards you.
Uh,
And them coming out of the ground perks the dogs up, and they kind of.
I'm going to.
Did we step on something without knowing?
No,
Probably.
you just bad timing, I guess.
Move
It's not
over
like the
here.
story is supposed to do this or something. Now that is inside a mausoleum. That's a wall.
Oh, so that right there is a spot.
Yeah. So
Okay.
when you open that up, it's just kind of a small room, and there's just
Silly
kind of
question. Did we get a chance to heal at all, or no?
in the walls there. Yeah, we'll assume you're at full health.
Thank you.
That's a plus.
Credits, walking and stuff. So you open the doors there, and it's just kind of a dusty-looking, musty floor, and there's coffins kind of like wedged into the wall, stacked on top of each other. But as you enter that room, you do see the elf you saw earlier, and she is facing the other way, and she seems to be messing around with one of the coffins there. And you open the
butt sex.
you as you approach, she kind of turns around and says, "What are you doing here?" And draws her long
She sounded like a goblin.
Are you gonna try and kill me?
She says, "Do or do not. There is only." I'm just kidding. There is no try. No, she says, "I will kill you."
God damn it. Okay.
I knew she was a bitch.
Well, in that case, I'm going to.
Guys before you pulled this bitch, but then you're gonna pull her at the same time as all this shit pops up.
Hey, I'm trying to fucking get covered.
This is why you let the tank pull. You were a horrible DPS.
I didn't know she was in there.
Thank you. Thank you.
We said she went into the, or he said she went into the southern mausoleum. Where are you at? Right?
We didn't
You
know where
literally
she
said
was
she went to
at.
the Southern Mausoleum.
I said he said she was coming out of the southern mausoleum. So fuck off.
You're the one that saw her.
Shut up. All right. Fuck. Let me look at my abilities real quick and see what I can pull off.
Everybody else is thinking about what you're gonna do. Cronus should be going next.
Well, there's no point in doing a gloaming cut because I'm not gonna be able to hide from shit.
You want to holler
so...
or some shit, flying squirrel?
I'm gonna shoot her with my crossbow. We're gonna do a probing strike. I believe, yes. Okay.
Who are you gonna probe?
Well, actually, no. We are gonna do a gloaming cut. You said she drew a sword, right?
She drew her longsword, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a gloaming cut with the crossbow against the elf.
So you just kind of like, oh shit!
Well, she said she was gonna
Are you
kill
gonna
me.
kill me? Are you gonna try to kill me? I am gonna kill you.
Fuck.
All right. See.
That's probably not gonna hit.
No.
Hey, he rolled a D8.
That is a D8.
Oh, I did damage. Shit, sorry.
Good catch, Cronus.
So
Okay,
17.
so that will hit. Yes.
Okay.
Good job, Cronus.
That was such a good call, Cronus.
It's hard to hit when you're rolling a D8.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do my shift, and I'm not even gonna bother to do a stealth roll because I'm not gonna be able to hide for shit here. So.
Okay, are you gonna roll damage too?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Would you like to do damage to her? Oh, okay, cool.
That's kind of the point.
All right, so you hit her for 7 damage. So you fire your crossbow bolt, and my numlock is not on, so it won't type. And it catches her and just kind of grazes her shoulder. It does do a bit of damage to her. She does seem phased. She kind of lets out a shriek in pain.
I'm assuming we heard that shriek.
Yes, you guys did hear it like a woman scream from in there, and then you saw him just shift out and start reloading his crossbow.
Alright, yeah, I was gonna say, do I still have a minor action?
Yeah.
Alright, reload crossbow. And that's it
Okay.
for me.
Yeah. All right. So Cronus, you will go next. You'll hear
Whoa,
her
what's
yelling
going on?
from inside
The
there
elf.
for the undead to converge on your position.
The elf wants to kill us.
Outstanding.
Maybe only half of
can
some
I
of
step
us.
Over, can I step over that gravestone?
You could vault over it, like super cool. Like I wouldn't make you make a check or anything, but it would be way cooler.
Cool. Well, I guess it's time for battle. Charge this guy. Iron Wolf charge.
And you will hit
Will that
him,
hit?
and it will actually just shatter his bones. So. you don't have to roll damage on that.
Boom, bitch! I'm gonna anyway.
All right, so you. All right, and it's also
Why did that?
right.
What?
Burst 2 pushes the target, so burst 2 won't. He'll hit this other guy right down here. Versus Will, so it's a 15 versus his Will, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, you shatter, you just jump over and just slam into this guy, and his bones just kind of crumble to the ground. And as you let out your howl, and then the guy just south of you, that skeleton right there. He's moving towards you like this, and he goes, starts going over towards the
Wait.
rest of the group.
Is their health just 1? Are they minions?
Well, that would be a metagame question, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Well,
I'm
it's
guessing
a
since
-2 to his health. No, it's attack roll. Okay, never mind.
So, yeah, you
So he
take
gets
that guy
pushed
out.
back too?
Um,
Can I push him into the next guy?
you can push him back here. So he kind of crashes into the other one, and you see a couple of ribs fall off of one, and the other one, his left hand, a couple fingers fall off onto the ground. They're trying to untangle themselves from each other. You do see the dogs kind of perk up over there to the left, and the that glowing circle of magic over there is just pulsating. The
That's
next
on
turn,
the west mausoleum, the magic is?
this big blue circle right here is the magic.
Oh, duh.
North.
So
Northwest.
the skeletons will go, then the elf, and then it will be Peter, then Amazema. So the skeletons start to converge on you, Cronus. These two will, and swing their long swords at you.
Ouch.
And one will catch you for 4 damage.
Copy.
And this one will fire a short bow at
That was a
Amazemo.
4.
I know, I rolled the d4 to see who I was going to hit.
Oh.
We'll fire a short bow.
That
Catch you
hits.
for 4 damage. So, you both Cronus kind of feels the sting of a swipe of the blade, and Amazemo, you feel it kind of punch into your leg there. These two are trying to untangle themselves. This one has a bow. This one has a sword. And after they do, he's gonna start moving this way, looking towards the party. This is gonna move forward and attack Ilaria. Yeah, right. This one is going to get here, and he seems to position himself like in a defensive kind of way. As does that one. This one will fire a bow. Ilaria, miss. This one will be a bow against the flying squirrel. 4 damage.
Shit.
And this one will shoot a bow at Ilaria. And critical failure.
Wheel of misfortune.
Alright. On the wheel of misfortune.
100.
A 100.
That's unfortunate.
This unfortunate person takes that one and that one. So, you swing for the fence, critically injuring yourself. Very good. Well, he only
dead.
has 1 health. So when he
He was holding the
he
crossbow
pulls his
backwards.
bow back, he pulls his bow back, and the tension of the bow yanks his right arm off, and then he stumbles and falls to the ground, and his head hits the tombstone in front of him and just kind of rolls off to the ground. He just, you guys just kind of saw a crash over there, like you heard a pop and then a crash.
You got literally the lowest and highest roll possible.
Luckily, it wasn't the other way around, right? Okay, so that was awful. Screeching in pain, the elf appears at the doorway there and yells at her minions to attack. And she is going to
normal or elvish.
she's yelling in common.
She's shrieking in common.
You motherfuckers! You know, like a angry woman. She's gonna step forward and swing at the flying squirrel with her longsword. Will 19 hit you
Yeah,
for 8 damage?
kind.
And then she is going to
I don't think we're gonna last very
sprint
long
this
today.
way. So you will take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, Mel's rolls are on point.
Uh,
Pop that bitch.
You will hit with that.
Shoot her in the ass.
And a
is,
one.
Ooh.
Good thing it wasn't the other way around. So you just barely catch a swipe on her, and she screeches in pain again. She's not happy with you, flying squirrel. So she kind of shing shing slices you, and then turns to run, and you're just like, and just barely like nick her as she runs away. I said nick her, not nick her.
Knicker?
You barely did.
Next will be Peter,
Naggers?
then Amazemo.
What was
Whose
that?
turn?
Peter, then Amazemo.
Alright. So Peter, taking all this in, is going to take off this way and run up this way, and
Fucking vagina.
guy is getting first, and
This one right here.
yeah, I'm going to ready an eye bite for the condition of
Somebody wants to
either
fucking
the
try you.
elf bitch coming in range or anything coming around this corner.
Okay. As you get up there, you can feel kind of a pull, like a darkness coming from that circle, and it it's almost like a heartbeat, just kind of fluctuating. All right. So that guy's cursed. You have a ready to action. And Mazemo,
Alrighty, I'm gonna try something fancy.
always. This card.
I'm gonna make a dash for inside the crypt. While doing so, we're assumed we're rested, right?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to be
I should have
using.
blacked out those crypts so you didn't know it was in them. But of course,
We'll
he
be
went in that
using
other
my
one.
let's see, cutting words.
Okay.
He's gonna talk some shit, huh?
Your ass
Yeah.
is fat.
Talk some shit as I'm running this way on
You
the elf
baloney
to
as
pull
shit,
her
but you're
into
still
the
fat.
face first into the crypt.
Okay, that's interesting. Go for it.
Alright.
Get her with that corner. Put her nose right on the corner.
Hey! What's the difference between flat chested and flat faced? Oh.
She's like, bitch, you ain't gonna talk shit to me.
She's like,
Oops,
I'm
that's
a elf.
damage. Hold on, that's damage. It's charisma versus will. Sorry. Never mind.
was that a damage roll?
No.
Unfortunate.
Are you rolling a fucking D8, dude?
You can finish the joke.
Oh no, that was it because it was going to be the flap and that.
Okay, so your attack does miss, but as she's running away, she kind of looks down at her breast like, oh, that's small. Fuck you, you bastard! Men are pigs!
Asshole.
That's going to be my cutting words from now on.
Mean.
Sports bra.
I'm trying to be athletic, okay? Okay. All right, so you moved and did your attack on your turn. Next will be the dogs. So these hounds both let out a howl, and they start rushing forward. And they're both they're gonna run kind of in between the legs of these skeletons up to Ilaria, and both attempt to bite her. 22 will hit, and she is going to take 5 damage.
We're dead.
Have that on her. What was her flaw?
She gets to take a save on her turn, though, right?
Yeah, on her turn she'll get to. She'll take 5 damage, and if she fails her save, she'll take another 5 damage on her turn.
Jesus, fuck.
Am I the only
All
person
right.
drinking? Because this is going to get obnoxious eventually.
I'm about to be.
No, my wife just left. I'm about to grab a beer.
Cool.
So yeah, so it kind of latches up and grabs her leg and just starts pulling back on it. And she tries to kick it off and says, "Oh, darling, it's going to take more than that." That's my best talent.
That was a very good Tally impersonation. You're good.
That was close, dude. That was good.
All right, so let's look at
Happened
her
when you game with
attacks and
someone
see
for
what I
2
can
years.
do.
Proud of.
All right, so she's going to take her attack. Let's go ahead and do a let's do a power strike. Yeah, how does that sound, guys?
Oh,
Go for it.
All right, so I'm gonna swing for the fences on this one. So it'll be a 1d20 plus 6. So this is plus 6 is 15. So that will hit the dog, and she's gonna do 1d10 plus 3.
apparently they're tougher than minions.
Yes, they are, and gets an extra 1d10. So does 13 damage to the dog that bit her. So she taunts it, calling it darling, and then
Can
slams.
anybody tell that he's from Arkansas with that accent?
And thanks, guys.
Calls it darling.
It kind of
Dog.
dog, and but she seems to be she's in a bad way. She's starting to get surrounded, and she calls for help from you guys. We'll be back to the top with the squirrel, followed by Cronus.
Okay.
Actually, Peter didn't get his attack because it didn't. Nothing came around the corner or came towards him. So if you'd like to take it now, you can. Or if you'd like to keep waiting until your turn.
I'll go ahead and pop an eye bite off on this dude.
Okay.
That doesn't do friendly fire, right?
No.
Not in this game, it doesn't. Not in this version. So against his will. Okay, so that will hit. Just enough.
Kind of a bit of overkill there.
Yeah, so he explodes into splintering bones.
And that activates my step, which is 5 steps now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll only go 4, so I'll be over here looking at this circle.
Okay. On your turn, if you'd like to investigate it, you can.
Yeah.
Alright. So now it will be the squirrel followed by Cronus. Then all these skeletons.
Okay, so I'm going to use my minor action. Wait, is drinking a potion minor action? Or
It is a minor action. I'm sorry, I didn't get back to you. Yes, it is a minor action.
Okay.
You drink it,
And
and
what does that do? Again.
You find out he sold you bad goods, you go on a bad trip, man.
you didn't taste it, did you? That's not good.
Hey, squirrel, let's trip out.
Give me just a second. I'll just back up. Potions.
2 seconds later.
5.
Oh man, are those skeletons?
You drink it and spend a healing surge, but instead of the hit points you'd normally get, you regain 10.
Okay. So 21.
Do you not have full health, Squirrel?
I was bloodied, but I'm good now. I'm not full health, but I'm good.
He got hit with an arrow. And then got
Okay,
sliced.
so I'm going
remember
to. Oh shit, my crossbow's not loaded. Damn it.
It is.
No, I used the opportunity attack.
Oh.
Me. That
Can you use
changes my
a
tactics.
movement action to load his
Yeah.
crossbow?
Yeah, if you don't move, you could do that.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Just want to look at what I'm
Or
working
you could
with
pull
here.
out your sword or something.
I day to pull your penis at. Wave
Time
it
out. Did you
around
guys
in
bring
the mouth.
Splug in the graveyard with you?
Yes.
Yes.
Splug is cowering
Unanimous.
around this corner here. Get them masters! Kill them! They're getting closer to me!
Don't be such a pussy.
He didn't give me a sword!
Pussy.
Which wolf did she hit?
This is
That
funny
one?
because doesn't the squirrel have like 10 fucking swords on him?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, the bottom one was the one that she hit.
I've
That's the one that...
I also have a battle axe and a fucking. I'm carrying a small army.
How can you move stealthily?
That's what I'm saying. He should get -2 to stealth
Well,
rolls.
with a plus 13, it's not hard. He has a... He should have a fucking one-man band on his back, I think. Be fine.
Okay. I'm going to do a gloaming or use my movement action to reload. Gloaming cut against the dog that she hit
Okay.
and hit it
Yes, you will.
for
I think that probably hit.
10.
Okay.
Shift
So you sink the bolt into him.
and stealth check
Alright.
to become hidden.
Alright, so those doors are opened. They're kind of like a double door and they've been opened, but you guys are both kind of like hiding behind the part that where it didn't open all the way.
Yeah, I know it's not going to hide me from everyone, but if it hides me from a few, I'm cool with it.
Alright. Cronus. Followed by Skeleton.
I'm gonna reap the harvest on him.
Alright. Reap away.
I'm reaping.
Reap it.
Ooh. He's reaped.
So you knock his head clean off.
Nobody around me. I'm gonna move up behind Ilaria back to back.
Go.
That's awesome. I see your cloak like flying like a Spartan. There's no
Give
one
her
on
a
your
ass
side,
rub
but
with
there's
the
5
ass.
on her side. Yeah, let's do back to back. I've
Oh
got the
my.
goblin over here.
Hey, I've got the tough bitch down this way.
Okay, so the skeletons are next. This one right here is going to throw a arrow at you, Cronus.
Bring it on,
4
bitch.
damage.
Yeah, that's gonna hit me.
The next one we'll do the same. Yes. All right, so 12 will not hit you, I assume.
No, I'm at 18.
Okay. And this one right here will move to you with his sword. And
He's gonna fuck you up.
will hit you for 6.
You hit me, dude.
So you get caught by an arrow, and the other one kind of slices across your chest as he moves forward.
Son of a slut. I just got stabbed.
This one right here swings at Ilaria.
Not
Does
a
not
chance.
hit. And this one right here moves up to try to... Seems like they're trying to cut off your movement. This one can only see Ilaria with his bow. Doesn't hit. And this one drops his bow, pulls out a sword, and moves to here. Next would be the bad bitch. She's gonna move over here, duck behind a grave, and cannot see anyone but Splug.
Splug, no!
That goblin was like a goblin to us.
And
Not this
fires an
way.
arrow at Splug, who ducks just in time as it clatters above him on the wall there and says, "Masters, help!" As he lays on the ground and tries to, he pulls dirt, like he's trying to get dirt on his head, like he's gonna dig under it or something. Next will be Peter in Amazement.
Alright, Peter's going to see if he can sense any kind of way to disrupt this magic circle.
Okay.
I would assume Arcana check.
So go ahead and you can make either an Arcana or a Religion check.
We'll go with Arcana.
Okay. So you have determined that the magic circle is the reason that the dead are animated, and that it can be disabled with the Arcana skill, basically. So the way this will work is you will
So
make
does he just have to curse it?
against it, and I will allow this check to roll over into your first if you would like to try to disable it.
You kind of cut out how do I disable it?
Okay, so you've determined that this is the reason that the undead are animated, and that you could possibly disable it using your magic.
Okay.
And I said if you want to, I'll allow this roll you just did to be your first check against it. You have to succeed 3 times.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep that one for this first one.
Okay, so how would you roleplay that?
Peter would kind of hold his hands out in front of him. If you remember Dragon Ball Z, the way Dende used to heal people with his hands kind of all wonky. He kind of hold his hands out and, I don't know, just start chanting some old thing he read in his demon book and just focus and try and find a way to unravel the magic.
Okay, so as you do that, you can feel your power just kind of reach out, and it hits this wall of energy. And the the glow seems to dim a little bit, and you feel like you're starting to fight it back. And you're just kind of putting all your energy into it, and it's pushing back against you, kind of like Harry Potter and Voldemort, pushing back and forth kind of thing. And you're just kind of trying to push it back, and it does start to dim. Maybe. Well,
Were they buried here? Or are they alive? are those two right there?
You see an image of Anthony barking and happy, peeing on a fire hydrant. Just kidding. So you begin to fight this energy back. All right, Mazemo, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna use my minor action to pull out my crossbow.
Are the dogs gonna go?
What?
Are the dogs gonna go?
It's not their turn yet.
I thought it was before Amazemo.
No, Mazemo and then dog, then Ilaria.
I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna attack the elf.
All right. Tell her about her flat chest.
Talk some shit ago. Talk some shit.
Damn, Mazemo, come on.
If your tits were any smaller, they'd be inside you.
Stop talking about her tits. She doesn't give a fuck.
Every woman does.
So roleplay that out, Mazemo. How'd that work?
What? That was me firing my crossbow. I just
crossbow,
popped
I'm
out
sorry.
and
Okay.
pop shot it.
All right, so it's gonna clatter against the grave in front of her,
lessons from the squirrel.
Yeah.
and she's gonna kind of look up at, and she's gonna yell to her skeletons there, "Get that one!" Would you like to do anything else in your turn? I guess you kind of moved already. So
Maybe you should start playing some music or something, because you're not fucking doing a very good job in combat.
damn. Wow. Okay. Moving on. The two
Maybe
dogs are gonna
Never mind, you're the healer.
try to bite Ilaria and will hit
Hey, she didn't take a saving throw.
on her turn. Yeah, you're right. And we got a backseat DM here.
I'm just trying to
Thank you.
help.
All right, so she would have taken 5 more damage. So you're right. Her turn.
That bitch is gonna die. She's gonna die right.
I was gonna say, our
Oh, she
tank
doesn't
is
die
gonna
while she's not here. That
die.
would be so bad. Okay, and the other one tries to bite her as well.
Jesus
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
No doing those noises.
Kill her.
All
Hey, we
right.
can't do double up on necrotic damage, right?
No, I'm not going to do that to you guys. She has 9 health left.
Dang.
Okay, and she's gonna scream in pain as both of these dogs bite into her, and she says, "Cronus, help me,
Save me, darling.
darling."
Help me,
will
Cronus,
you,
you're my only hope.
DM, I do this with the players. Will you act as a player and PM me your health?
Yeah, 9.
Ooh, okay.
She's bleeding.
I'm allowed to use it as a
Going
suppository, though, right?
You just turn around, just pull her pants down.
Bloop.
Good news. It's a
Okay, so
suppository.
that is absolutely disgusting. And she's just gonna swing on this guy in front of her. The same attack. Well, she can only use that once. Let's see. Let's see what our dailies are. Right. Let's try to win this. Yeah. So she doesn't have any. Cool.
Maybe we should have gone back to the other place.
Cleaving attack. So we'll do a normal attack like we just did. She'll hit. She'll do 1d10 plus 3. 6 damage to him. He's bloodied now.
Damn.
Woohoo. Damn.
We're fucked.
And
These dead things
An
that kill us.
adjacent enemy takes 3 damage. So she's gonna swing that through and hit this skeleton beside her, and he's gonna crumble to the ground.
Don't forget a saving throw.
And yes, she will make her saving throw
Fuck, dudes.
Don't fail it.
and fail it. So she'll take 5
Don't.
damage.
So she's
I
down
guess
to
on her
4
turn, I
health.
could have done. Well, I should have done her second wind, huh? Anyways, they're dead now. Or that one's dead. She's got
Fucking
4
shit.
health.
Our DM's a terrible fucking player. We should not have let him play as Ilaria.
We should let him play Brylock. He can die. That's fine.
Okay, so
Hold on, wait,
We
ready?
are.
Ready? When it comes to telling Tally that his character's dead, I'm not it.
Yeah, not it.
Not it.
not dead yet. Not dead yet. So next it will be the squirrel's turn. Followed by Cronus.
Ah, fucking shit. Okay.
Shove that shit in her ass, Crotus.
Jesus, I'm gonna have to spend this fucking seed early, dude.
What am I gonna fucking do here?
Put your seed in Ilaria.
I'm gonna force my seed down her throat.
Why isn't Tally here for this?
I just got
So
that.
what's up, flying squirrel? What is your plan?
That's a great question. I think.
Reload.
Fucking shit. Yeah, well, yeah, that's a given. I'm gonna have to use my minor action to reload, but I'm going to.
Try and kill one of those fucking dogs.
Yeah. Question is how.
Herpes.
I don't
That
know.
one's bloody.
What's
Yeah,
the
that
initiative
one's
order?
bloody.
Does Cronus go before the wolves do?
That is metagame as fuck. But
I do.
Shut the fuck
what's
up,
the
Bug.
initiative? You're sitting there in combat, like, well, he's gonna swing first, so.
I'm
I
gonna
think
pop
that's something
a
we can visualize.
distracting shot on. If it's fucking. I'm gonna
Sacrifice
do
the
it
Goblin.
on.
There
I
were
don't-
a squad
I really don't want to use that yet. Actually, I'm gonna do a glowing cut again on the fucking same wolf that's blooded. Or
Yeah, he's
dog that's
distracted and
blooded.
doesn't see you, so you can use your sneak attack damage if you like.
Right on.
Kill him.
Now that I'm halfway invested into this character, yeah, sure, you can do more damage to him. He's gonna be so pissed at me. Oh man.
So 13 damage,
Okay.
and I will shift to here and stealth check for 19.
13 damage. He's still up, but he's looking a lot like Ilaria now.
About to receive some
He's
seed.
looking like a bitch. No, sorry.
Got him.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna
Okay,
use
so-
my move action to reload my crossbow again.
Very good. Let's do that. Cronus.
Alright, is it a minor action to grab Tally's hair, pull it back, and shove a seed down his throat?
I think that would cause an attack of opportunity.
Huh. You know what?
This bitch eat it.
Roll a d20. If you score higher than a 10, I'll let you do it as a minor action. Let's see how fast you can finish.
Yeah. Nice guys finish first.
All right, so yeah, you can finish fast enough to do that.
All right. So I'm gonna grab her hair, pull this seed out of my pants, and shove it down her throat. And so
It's been in his sweaty boxers.
she gets 10 plus her healing surge.
All right, so she gets 10 plus her healing surge, which is 12. No, it isn't. It's 7. So 17.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna
17 damage.
Iron Wolf charge. Well,
She goes,
I feel better. Thank
I
you.
feel better now.
Okay, here's my Iron Wolf charge, okay? I'm gonna shout, run up to where I am, put my foot on the wall here, and
Oh,
stab
shit.
this guy right here. I'm gonna stab this guy.
Get a full of fucking key.
With that much
Okay.
description, you know he's not gonna hit.
Nope.
That's what happens when you try to be a badass, man. Trust me, I've learned this by now.
All right, so that was epic. Yeah, you do miss. Just barely, but yes, you do miss him. So you kind of, after finishing and putting your seed down her throat, you jump off of the wall, and he just you just calculated the distance a little bit wrong, and you just
You need
stab.
a couple seconds to recharge.
I know,
after
dude.
some-
I got too excited after that.
That's
Guess
disgusting.
not what she win.
All right, so the skeletons here to kill you now.
They're not gonna do shit.
The elf yells out, "Protect the circle!"
Shit.
And these two right here are still standing guard with their shields like this, where they're at. Yes, Peter, no one has seen you yet. The circle's dimming, and I don't know why. So they're gonna shoot their bows at you. One at Cronus, one
You
at
have a question, or are you asking for a high five?
I have a question.
Okay.
I'm just trying to
High
be
five.
fair. Whenever I charged from this spot, did he get an attack of opportunity on me?
Cronus, stop trying to get us killed.
Stop being a bad player. I mean, trying to be DM.
Yeah. So Sin's gonna be running the next game.
We're fucked.
We'll say no on that one, but yes, he would have. But since I didn't give it earlier, I'll give it to you. One on Cronus. 17 hit.
Miss.
Very good. And the other one will shoot at Ilaria from the back. 12 will not hit. So both of them clatter above you as these arrows.
Crossbow bolts collide.
This one will step forward, flanking Ilaria, and swing his sword at her. +2 will still not hit. So he slams into the back of her armor there. Does not do any damage. I'll move this dead body out of the way. This one steps up where that last one was, and will swing at Ilaria as well. And will not hit. This one will
It's
reposition
getting
himself.
better
over
for
here.
us, guys. It's getting better.
Always
He's
seems to
going
work
to-
that way.
Knock
Move
on
this way
wood
towards
right
this
now, you son of a bitch.
These motherfuckers like open up on us and rape our face for like the first couple rounds, and then we come back. That's how it's worked the past few games.
That
That's
is
true.
how-
It always happens.
And then the elf is going to take a shot at a Maesmo for shooting at her, although you do have +2 on your AC from your cover. And
Ah,
roll a
why?
natural one!
Oh, misfortune.
And another natural one!
Target's misfortune. Oh, sorry.
So, Wheel of Misfortune.
Make a
Target's
save.
misfortune. You slip. You'd think a 1 in a 1 would be worse than a 1 in a 100.
Right.
Yeah, you would think.
Alright, so I'll make a save. Which I
Oh.
succeed on.
I
Finally.
personally think that if you get a 1 on your Wheel of Misfortune 1, you should have to re-roll.
You
You
die.
should die.
Immediate death. Yes, she does recover from her thing, but she does miss you, Amazema.
I miss you too.
Don't lie.
Peter.
It's bad for the virgins.
Peter, what would you like to do?
Peter is going to make another continued check against this.
Nice. Keep coming.
Very good. Okay, so you push it back, and it begins to flicker on and off.
Peter, I won't call you a pussy if you disable this next round.
As you
Would,
feel
would this
pushing back,
have any
pushing.
kind of effect on the undead in the area?
The undead in the area, you can see that they kind of seem to slow down a little bit. It won't affect their game mechanics, but you can see that they're kind of growing a little weaker and they're moving a little bit slower.
Okay.
And you can feel like you're very close to getting this thing shut off.
Why is Kronos in the bathroom?
I'm not in the
Does it
bathroom.
look like he's taking a piss? You guys too, yeah.
I'm cooking a burrito.
Leaning up against the wall.
Here's the deal. I can't do it with one hand. It takes focus. It takes focus when I'm peeing with a penis this small, you know? I can't just relax like that.
I can dig it around to try and find it. Oh, okay, there it is.
I'm going to take my minor action to find my penis.
You know what? Actually, that was a really good idea, Peter, about the undead in the area. I'll give them a -1 on all their abilities now.
Sweet.
So it's starting to flicker on and off.
Thank God at least one of the players is trying to not get us killed.
I'm just trying to be
You like
fair.
trying to get us through without fighting.
Amaze Mo.
So wait, is that going to get to kill me or not?
All right, with my vendetta against this elf girl,
Yeah, talk
I'm
some
going
more
to
shit.
move
See what
down
happens.
here, use my action point,
Oh,
try
shit.
cutting words again, just look at her. Minu fucking Minu! Oh, come on, give it to me.
She's
Versus
unbreakable.
A 13 versus her will. Let me check her will real quick.
She's unbreakable, dude. She's confident as fuck. This bitch knows.
She actually does have a low will. 13 actually will hit.
Wow.
Just barely.
Yes.
At 13. You didn't need to take your action point unless you were going to attack her twice.
Oh no, I had to just to refill for the ability.
Wait, what?
I can actually use my action point for a bardic attack as well, I believe. Unless I was reading.
Well, the action point will just make it to where you can take an extra standard action on your turn. So if you already had a standard action, you could use that one. You could use your action point to attack her twice on your turn if you'd like.
Might as well.
Okay, then. Crap. I'll go back to where I was, because damn, that was going to be fun. I was going to drag her right through that tombstone.
No, he's saying that you used your move action to move and your standard
right.
action to do the
No,
words,
no.
An
so.
encounter ability.
I don't know why
Yeah.
you're arguing.
Oh.
Wait.
And he already used and failed, so he doesn't have it.
Oh,
he
so you're
uses
trying to
point to
recharge
recharge
it with it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'll still let you keep that roll if you use another attack.
I'll use my minor action to reload my crossbow.
Okay.
I'm going to aim at her.
And we'll hit. Like I need to keep a roll, bitch. Hit her for 6.
Nice.
Very good.
And then I'll use my move action to reload and an action point to attack again.
Very good.
Trying to kill that bitch up front.
And fires again. That 15, is that your roll?
Yep.
Okay, that won't hit.
Drats.
So,
It's a drat.
now we'll crash into the tombstone in front of her. And she screams in pain again. That's all this bitch does, is scream and bitch. Like
Minu fucking Minu!
it's not funny! Ah!
They're trying to steal all my toys.
Bastard! Ah! Doggy time.
Can't wait.
The one on bottom lunges forward to bite into Illyria's ankle again. And I've rolled 3 25s in a row on these guys. That's wild. Does 5 damage to her.
We're doomed.
No, it doesn't. It does 8 damage to her. She has 4 health.
So that seed you spilled down her throat really just has
Wasn't good enough.
nothing.
Well,
never
it bought her a little time. Meant to where it's not biting him on this turn. And the other one lunges forward to try to bite you, Cronus.
25?
No, 13. And you
12.
bash it away with your with your shield.
I guess would that 8 still be an 8 with the -1? Or is that just their attack actions?
No, I was talking about their attack rolls. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it still would hit, but yeah. So they attack like that, and it is Ilaria's turn. Ilaria is going to take her.
Second wind.
She's going to take her second wind. Yes.
Don't
Save-
get a saving throw.
Saving throw.
We're gonna kill this bitch.
What the fuck? Oh, sorry. Yeah. So actually, Ilaria has 5, not 4. So that's good, right? She's going to take her second wind. Spend a healing surge, so she'll gain 7 hit points.
And then lose 5 immediately because you're about to fail the saving throw.
Is that 12? That's not how you think about it, but you're right.
God damn it.
And will take more necrotic damage as the bites seems to be spreading up her leg.
So Tyler, we got some bad news and some good news. The bad news is you're dead. The good news is Peter was actually useful.
Maybe. We'll see. Square roll.
Okay. I am going to do a distracting shot against the... Fuck. I don't know if I want to do that. I gotta make sure she doesn't die. God damn it. Fuck. Yeah, I'm just gonna do another glowing cut on the one that's already fucking bloodied and fucked up.
Okay.
21.
Hit.
Like true.
Advantage or not?
Yeah.
For 14.
And you will kill it.
Die, motherfucker, die.
So you catch it in the head, and it just falls over.
And there's my stealth check. 19 again.
Very nice.
Every time, dude.
I know, right?
Okay. Next is Cronus.
Oh, minor
Almost
action I used to... Well, no, I would have had to use that to reload my crossbow to shoot, so never mind.
good. Okay.
If I
Say
step
that
here, does burst 1 affect both the one above me and the one below me?
Yep.
All right, I'm shifting to here
Okay.
for my move action. I'm going to use my Vexing Overgrowth.
Is that against their AC or what?
Yeah.
Okay. So that will hit the dog.
Cool. So it's going to do this. I'm going to pull my spear back. It's going to glow yellow. And I'm going to stab and hit the dog for 8. And the skeleton, well, everybody adjacent to me grants combat advantage now.
Oh, good. So thorns kind of come up out of the ground around you, and they're kind of tangling everybody up. They're all the enemies up around you.
Kind of glad you didn't
hold on,
roll a
hold
1
on.
on that.
Hold on real quick while I'm here.
Okay.
I'm going to use my minor action to use my healing word on Tally, which
Okay.
is going to be eucalyptus. And so she gains healing surge plus 1d6.
So roll
No.
1d6 for me.
Oh, fuck me. Hold on.
Yeah, very nice. Alright, so she's up to 20 health now. 20 health.
Bitch is a fucking yo-yo with that health.
Zero. Uh-huh.
Shove a seed down her throat, holler eucalyptus, we're good to go.
like there would have to be lasting damage to her body because of this shit. I'm dead.
All
I'm
right.
good. I'm dead. I'm good. Oh, fuck.
You're gonna come back. Tally's gonna come back. Yeah, well, you have a wonky leg, but you're good to go.
You got this weird ass limp, and you
You
just
look like you had a stroke.
yeah.
Oh,
Why
So-
do we get fucking
This skeleton's gonna swing at Tally and hit 4 damage.
What is
That's
it with
a-
you on 25s?
I know.
It's beast mode, man. These archers are going to widen themselves out,
Oh
and he's
my.
actually going to shoot at a Mazemo. 18 hit?
Yep.
Yes, it will. Okay. 4 damage. And this one right here will shoot at you as well, Mazemo, but you have +2 against this guy.
I gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
Have fun.
And he won't hit you.
No, not by a long shot.
All right. This archer right here is going to shoot at Cronus. Natural 20. 6 damage. And then the elf right here will shoot at shoot at Amazemo as well. And another natural 1. Not very good with
Fortune.
She's not really good with this bow now. What did I roll?
9.
9.
9.
9.
She slips, make a saving roll.
Again.
9.
Get a 1.
Okay, so she does. She does fail this time, and so she is going to. She's going to be dazed, so she'll only be able to
She
make one.
tripped and kind of hit her head on that tombstone.
Exactly. This bow is so hard.
Meenu, meenu, meenu.
Fuck you! Peter, your turn.
Alright, so Peter is once more going to just push out of this circle.
And a 14 is just enough. This is the DC.
Yes.
And you push
Yes.
back against this force, and it flickers, and then goes completely out. It disappears, and all there is that trace of that image on the ground. And around you, the rest of the party, you see all of the undead just crumble to the ground,
Yeah.
Fucking
including the
welcome.
dogs. All fall to the
Yes.
ground.
Yes.
And then you hear the elf screaming, "Get up! Get up!"
She's dazed. She shouldn't be able to see or scream anything.
And she can see, and she can scream, "Help!"
Meenu,
That's the
meenu,
way I like it.
meenu.
Only able to see and
Fuck
scream.
you! So they all crumble to the ground, and this elf is the only thing left.
Fucking
And
nice.
it's Mazemo's turn. And fucking high five, Peter. Everybody high five
Yeah.
Peter.
Alright, I'm going to use my minor action to reload. Ranged attack. I think that hits.
That will hit, yes.
Finally.
And a 1.
And I'm going to use my movement action to reload.
Finally hit. And it's a
This
1.
fucking
Oh, that's like
bard
the third time
is
I hit
good
her.
for nothing.
Fuck you!
He just talks shit and fucking misses. And he trimmed her fucking bangs this time with an arrow. Good job.
I think she needed a haircut.
So Ilaria is just going to kind of take a knee, just panting.
Because of the seed that I shoved down her throat, or because
Yeah,
of eucalyptus?
she's very sweaty. So that's going to be her turn. Back to the squirrel,
Speaking of which, Kayla will be home soon.
and then Cronus. Cronus, what would you do?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just checking on my new Skull Candy wireless headset that I ordered.
Did Janice fall in?
I think so.
Must be taking a shit.
I'm gonna move here, or to there, and be out of this bitch's sight, right behind the bard who is good for nothing but taking shots.
Okay.
Hey, hold on, real quick. I can move twice. I might as well. I'm gonna move.
Move in the mausoleum.
Can't see me. Can't see me though.
All right. All right, so you sprint on over there. You can see her just kind of rolling around on the ground, trying to get her shit back together. Peter, you'll be next. No, she will be next. So she kind of stands up, and she is going to start moving this way, trying to get to the exit. She looks like she's running away.
Oh, she gonna run now, huh?
Yep. Then Peter.
Would you allow me
By
to, having just been interacting with this thing, push again to reignite it under our control?
You can try, but yeah, you could try.
Now, is
think
this
she's
something
gonna be-
actually in the realm of possibility, or should I just not even bother?
You think that that's beyond your capabilities
Okay.
at this point. Like I said, you could try, but I mean the DC is gonna be insane, and
I
probably
would like
not really
it
work.
insane
gonna be.
within range,
Mm.
or
Probably not.
Okay.
You think
so
it's a
I'm
little
going
bit
to
beyond your
1,
power to
2,
reignite it.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, that'd be good. I'll move up here, and since she's the closest, she's gonna get cursed. And I'm going to eye bite that bitch.
This will, her will is 13.
Damn.
Just barely missed that one.
Yes, Cronus, I got your message the first time.
I wasn't sure if it went to Bruce because I typed Bruce first.
I gave you a thumbs up.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, no one ever pays attention to me.
All right, Squirrel, we're gonna go back to your turn.
Okay.
Peter disabled the thing, and
Yes.
all the undead fell.
Cronus is whispering me over and over again, telling me that. So, all right, I'm going to. Do I have line of sight on her from where I'm at?
I'm
in the
yeah, I guess
way.
technically if you kind of moved out, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because in 4th edition, other people don't block your side, like other players don't block your lines. Which is, I think, crazy, but it's rules.
It doesn't matter if they did, I would have taken a feat. that
They
would
go
get rid of that.
transparent.
Yeah.
So
Oh, go ahead, shoot over.
the fucking I'm going to. She's probably not bloodied yet, is she? How fucked up does she look?
She is just 1 point above bloodied. You know that.
That's metagame.
You can tell that she's about
almost
1 health
ready to
point
go
above
down.
bloodied.
Um.
And she is running, but she's dazed, so she's kind of
Wobble, wobble, wobble.
make a save on her turn to see if she's still dazed. Yes,
You
she
know
is.
what? I'm going to try something.
I thought you might.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually gonna
Plug.
walk out in the open as I'm using my minor action to reload my crossbow, and I'm going to try and intimidate her into giving up. So I'm gonna shout at her like, "Just fucking put the weapon down and chill the fuck out, and we won't kill you."
Okay.
Spoiler alert, I'm still gonna kill her.
Same.
So what was your roll in Amazement? What was that for?
21.
21 is too short from what you would need to intimidate her.
Fucking shit. Okay.
Don't
Well, I guess
worry,
that's
I'll
my.
try.
Well, I'm not intimidating her. Mine's
She's gonna
+1.
keep
Speaking
limping towards
of-
the exit there.
I get
It's
a
'cause-
plus 10 on
It's only because I didn't have my fucking mask on. God damn it.
I don't know who you are, but you don't look like that other guy, so you're not intimidating.
In there.
Where did you come from? How many of them are you?
I'm assuming
Okay.
that took my standard action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Peter already went. So Amazemo.
Alrighty.
Already.
Take that bitch in the ankle.
Alrighty. Crossbow, I missed.
You did miss.
Jaggy, seriously, just sing a fucking song.
Fucked up. Would you like to move on your turn?
Yes, I'll move. And would a bluff be a minor action?
We're going standard on that.
Okay.
So, yeah, just saying stuff, but actually doing like a skill. Yeah.
Okay, well, fine. I'll just look at her. Minu fucking Minu!
She
As I
just has like
reload.
a couple tears coming out of her eyes. And she just says to herself, "That's so mean." Alright, Ilaria is still panting from the seed down her throat. Squirrel. Macronus.
Wait, it's me again?
Yeah, we skipped you because
Yeah,
you were in the
so-
taking a shit.
Oh yeah, I had to, dude. I was about to
Cronus
fucking
now.
shit my pants. All right. Shit. I guess I will. 1,
You have the mask on now. Intimidate the bitch.
4, 5, 6. If a 21 didn't fucking pass, I'm not about to try that shit again. I'll be like, all right, fine, fuck it, whatever. Okay, back up to my corner and gloaming cut for 19
We'll hit.
for 9
I
damage.
am the darkness.
Alright, so you catch her in the back. She is bloodied now. And she starts. She's bleeding. She's holding herself and just kind of
Holding herself.
running. Like holding where she got.
This
like holding
This is
herself.
not how I imagined today going.
Yeah.
I'm not done yet. There's my stealth check.
Can't believe you made me mad. Okay.
And then I am going to use my minor action to reload my crossbow.
Okay.
And I'm going to pop a trick shot for 22.
With your action point?
Yes.
Okay. That was important. Okay.
Did I not say that? I
No.
thought okay. Sorry. Okay, yes. Spending my action point.
You can't just keep attacking.
It was
There's
up
other
here.
people that want to play.
It was up here in my head, okay? I knew what I was doing. Alright.
You hit it.
So I hit. So am I advantaged?
Oh,
Yeah.
you were stealth.
Okay, so there's my oh, actually ignore that damage roll. I have to do the one for trick shot. Which was still fucking 9 with 3d8s? Fuck that shit. Well, there's my stealth damage, so 22 damage.
Yeah,
Alright,
your trick shot's about as
you catch
useless
her in
as
the
I
back
am.
of the head, and she falls face first, dead to the ground.
Justice
Yeah.
has been served.
Justice.
She went down crying because you meanu her to death. That's so funny. Like, he never hit with an attack the whole time, but he's the one that affected her the most.
He was talking so
I
much.
hit with my crossbow a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like.
He did
2
cut her
damage.
bangs at one time, that's right. So, she does fall
Fuck
to the
you,
ground.
Hippie.
We're out of combat. Let's take a 5-minute break and hit this again. So combat's over. The circle up there is completely out. There's just an etching on the ground where it used to be, and nobody but Peter would know why. All these skeletons just dropped to the ground.
That's fine.
So you're out of initiative.
I'm gonna go rifle her body.
Peter's gonna go back to the circle and get out his writing utensils and sketch the circle in his little notebook.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk around picking up weapons from all the dead bodies.
They're mostly rusted and pieces of shit, but
No good ones.
The militia can
they've
take
been
wanna
underground
splurge.
for a while.
As I'm picking them up, I'm like, why do so many people bury people with swords? Don't they know that's dangerous? This always happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna
so-
use both of my healings to full health. 2 of them, anyways.
Duet.
Is it cool if I take 2 healing surges to get up to full health?
Yeah, if you take a short rest, which is 15 minutes. So on the body there, Amazemo, you find her longbow and longsword, which just seem to be regular weapons. There's nothing special about them. 39 gold pieces, and you find a scroll that's on her that you open up, and it has a letter written to her.
Alrighty.
Read it out loud.
Oh no!
Possibly.
You never read a scroll out loud. Bad
Right?
things happen.
Haven't you seen that fucking one movie? I don't. I was gonna say what movie, but I can't remember what the fuck it's called.
Evil Dead.
There. That's one. Yeah, it happens.
Are you
Evil
keeping
Dead.
it for yourself, or are you showing other people?
I'm gonna read it myself.
It's in your notes right now.
Alrighty.
I'm over
You're
here
selfish
chilling with
bastard.
Cronus, talking about trees and acorns and nuts and stuff.
Valeria's gonna say, What happened to the skeletons? We were surrounded, and all of a sudden they were gone. Darling.
Darling.
Count your
Did you
blessings.
dry
Elf.
your hair?
Did I dry my hair? No, it's still a little wet.
Does anybody know what happened?
Count your blessings, Elf.
She kind of nods to herself. Slug is still trying to cover himself with dirt. He's almost completely covered now. Sticking out.
Where's Peter?
Peter's over here
Peter.
wondering if he should make this check or not.
Ada.
You
No,
can.
I'm gonna walk over to Peter and
You
hand
can
him
sketch it
the
in
letter.
your journal.
Would I be able to, like, just from the magical energies that were at work, would I be able to catch anything to get any kind of hints?
The magic is basically gone now. You don't sense any kind of magic around.
Okay.
And if that situation comes up, you can make that argument then, and we'll talk about it.
Okay. So yeah, Mesmo's gonna walk up on Peter, sketching this very ornate circle, and then after he finishes sketching it, he's actually going to walk all over it and just kind of stomp and scuff and kick it out.
Okay.
It's not a fucking forest fire, dude.
It's a circle of
You don't
power.
want that. You don't want that thing just sitting there.
I do actually want to go over to this door, kind of
Okay.
quietly open it.
All right.
If it matters. And
Yeah, it seems that it's been. Yeah, you enter, and it seems to be just ruined. Those coffins are all burst open, and the walls are shattered in those places that you can see, and you think that that's how the skeletons got out.
okay, but all's quiet.
But there's nothing of worth in there.
Good. Just want to make sure everything was quiet.
You're good. Clear. Everyone's like,
Alright,
"Oh,
when
we're fine,
Peter
yeah,
gets
sure."
done jerking up the circle there, gonna hand him the letter. You might find this interesting.
It is now in Peter's notebook as well. Valeria is just kind of trying to patch herself up, taking a rest.
While they're handing the letter around, I'm gonna cover. What's going on?
Is he handing the letter around to people?
He handed it to Peter.
Ah,
Peter is going to be quite intrigued by this letter. He now very much wants to stop in Winterhaven there. He's gonna look at it, look up at Amazemo, look back down at it, then look back up at Amazemo and be like, "Has anyone else seen this?"
Just us.
He's gonna
What is
nod
it?
and he's gonna he's
What
gonna
does it
scratch
say?
out the symbol on that paper, just to be like, we don't want anyone who shouldn't see that seeing it. And then he's going to
See what?
explain it to the squirrel. But, it's a note from Calarel, our mysterious friend. They're
Friend,
I
yeah.
guess they're nearing completion of whatever it is they're doing in the keep. And
they're nearing climax.
this bitch was supposed to stop us.
What the hell did
She didn't know.
Don't just go off, bro.
Cronus, are you involved in this conversation? Would you like to walk
Nah.
over and talk to him? Okay.
We should probably rest and go back to the dungeon or the ruins and finish them
Peter
off.
Monad is also going to
He's
say,
not even there.
we also now have the password, so try to keep your crossbow to your fucking self this time.
You were totally not gonna get us in there without a fight last time.
You didn't know that.
I
Okay,
did.
so anything else you'd like to do before you leave the graveyard?
Actually, I do have a question concerning minions.
Where the fuck is my phone at?
I want to chuck deuces.
And the fact, how many minions am I allowed to have as a bard? Because I know we do, well, we used to. I don't know about 4th edition.
Yeah, maybe they can actually hit.
What do you mean minions? Just like
Well, you used to be able to carry like
I just got
one
that.
hit point characters behind you,
oh okay.
like as a band or whatnot. Not really the most physical adept, but I'm
Right.
thinking of keeping the goblin.
Okay. Well, there's no mechanic for that in 4th edition. There is in 5th, which our summer
Yeah.
campaign, advertising, will be in 5th edition.
Shameless
Um,
plug.
Woo!
But there is no thing for that. But Splug is definitely willing to follow you guys and be with you, so you could definitely do that if you'd like to.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to Splug real quick.
He's covered in dirt right now on the ground.
Get
But
out of
just
the
his
dirt.
nostrils. Okay. Are they gone? Are the monsters gone?
Melganis,
They're
can you
gone.
call my phone real quick? It just went off and I need to find it.
Sure.
It was sorry, it was an
Whoever
email
texted
from
me.
work, so I need to make sure that
All right.
you don't
Well,
have my
it is-
number from last time.
I'm calling right now. So he says, okay, he kind of stands up and says, what do you want, master?
Are you better with a sword or a bow?
Oh, I'm very good with sword. Very good.
I give
Good
him
as
the long
goblin.
sword.
All right, Melganis, I got it.
He's like, is it like a
Master has given Dobby a sword.
I was waiting for him to.
Dobby is free!
so is it your sword or is it one you find or when
It's
you
the
take
long
from
sword
the
I found
store?
on the elf.
Ah, okay. Yeah, sure. So you hand it to him. He says, I serve you well, master. I serve you well. I do whatever you say.
Good, because now you're
And
also
other-
in my entertainment troupe.
Oh, great. Great.
If I can just teach him to juggle.
We can work on that. Okay. So anything else you'd like to do before we leave?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm good. Well, wait, where are we heading to?
Winterhaven.
Okay.
Oh, whatever.
So we're gonna fast forward through Winterhaven. There is no advancement in the plot there. Anybody that you talk to about your adventure, Valthron or Padraig seems intrigued, but doesn't have any other information to offer you.
Can we say that we rested there overnight?
Yes.
Thank you.
So you guys can choose to stay there. They welcome you. Padraig says that he will look into the town coffers and try to get you a reward.
Peter has gone around and used his bluff to gather 10 different blood samples while we
Okay.
are there.
Make a bluff check.
Make 10 of them.
Well, there's a way I'm going to do this. Okay, so go ahead and roll a d20 and raw.
Flat D20.
Just a flat d20. Okay, you were able to convince 8 people.
That's all right. We have 5 people with us.
Okay, so you were able to convince 8 people to give them a blood sample
All right.
for
So
whatever reason.
keep that just tucked away just in case.
Good luck convincing me.
Fuck you. All right, so yeah, there's no other kind of plot points. You guys
Finally, it worked. Okay, there's my cutting words. Minu fucking Minu. You're going through the door.
From the grave. No! Fucking bastard! Mineral pigs! Alright, in case you didn't know, Ninaran, that was her name. She is a...
Did you say Nidoran?
Yes, no.
She's a
So, she's a
She's
feminazi.
Pokemon.
That's what I was
we
gonna
just
say,
offended
Pokemon?
anybody watching our recording. Alright. So you guys fast forward through Winterhaven. Like I said, you rested up. Is there anything else you'd like to do as far as like big idea stuff? Not like let's do an RP interaction.
I want to pick up some more oil as well. I carry a couple pints on me, but I want to get some more.
Okay.
Yeah, I do want to check in with the guy and make sure he doesn't have any more, see if he has any more potions or not.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to haggle this hide armor.
Okay.
You found hide
Go
armor?
ahead.
Dang.
and try to get rid of the hide armor. All right.
Everybody wants this hide armor. No one's asked me about it as a character. This is great. No one knows I have it either.
Okay.
Selfish prick.
So go ahead and make a diplomacy check there, Amazemo.
Me?
The mail that you were wearing, I could have traded to get 2 scrolls for myself, but I was a team player. You're just an asshole.
Right.
Let's see. Diplomacy is plus
I hope you
11.
Barwin is open to selling you another healing potion that he found in the back. It's kind of old, but he thinks it probably is still potent.
There's your diplomacy check.
Damn, very nice. All right.
So what's the shopkeeper telling me? How much will he give me for this?
Let me scroll and find it real quick.
Because I'm telling him it's in pristine condition. So many people are looking for a piece like this.
He'll offer you 400 gold for it.
What the fuck?
Fuck that, Chode. He takes all the fucking money.
Right? I got a
He
fucking
doesn't
chunk of
get
money
shit.
and I gave it around to everybody because I'm a nice guy.
No more
400.
healers for him. Let him die next time.
I'm gonna.
Deal.
Janice, I got your number.
Okay. Take the hide out of your inventory, and you get 400 gold.
All right, I'm going to walk around and I'm going to give everyone an equal cut because
I
I'm
thought
an
you were gonna
asshole
walk
that
out
way.
and be like, "Fuck all y'all, I'm done with the mission," and just leave roll 20, dude. I would have shat my pants. Thanks, guys. I've done what I've come here to do. You gave everyone your cut. Awesome.
Yep. Each of you guys get 100 gold.
And Ilaria is asleep because she almost died like 5 times. She's in shock right now. She's like, "Oh, I'm healthy. Ugh, I'm healthy." Ugh. All right. So yeah, Janice, for 30 gold, he'll sell you another healing potion. That's how much he sold it to you last time.
Okay, I will buy. That's all he has is one.
It's one. He was able to find it. He thinks it's still potent. It's been in the back for a long time.
Thinks it's still potent.
It's pretty dusty. Might be
Great.
a little dust on the bottle.
Well, I'll take
Don't
it.
let it fool you about what's inside.
I will take it.
Okay. Cool. All right. Anything else you'd like to do before you head out to the keep?
Quick question. Is it 10 silver to gold in 4th edition or is it 100 silver to 1 gold?
I looked that up the other day.
That's a
Yeah, I
good
think
question.
you said it was 10.
I think it was 10. That's what I was thinking too. I'll confirm that while we're going. I'll let you know here in a sec.
I also
I'll
want
keep
to
moving.
stop by Valthrin's Tower while we're in town and see if I can offer him 100 gold for his 2 ritual scrolls.
Make a diplomacy check.
I thought nothing happened in Winterhaven.
Nothing to advance the plot.
100 gold it is.
Yes.
And you remember the rituals, right?
Plot 2, Verata.
Do you have the 4th edition handbook as a PDF?
4th edition now.
Okay. Look it up and you'll be able to find it. It's pretty available. And I'll let you know what those things are here in a sec. One of them was it was like a floating disc, and the other one was walking on water, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So he does sell those to you. Okay.
I've got the book up. Do you know what page they're on, just so I can look them up?
Yeah, it's under rituals, which is 2. That's 300. And it's Tenzer's floating disc and water walk. Okay, so you guys set off to the keep. The next day, you had a good night's sleep at the inn there, and Ilaria is feeling much better. So are all of your dailies are reset, action points, and health, healing surges, Cronus, yes?
I didn't use my extra action point. Do I still have 2? Wait, I passed that to Janice. Does he still have 2?
Action points?
It's not an action point, it's
It's
just
a
a
reroll.
Okay,
reroll anything you do.
but he still has that.
But we should,
Sure.
so if we rested overnight, we should all be full health, have action points, all of our dailies recharged, all that fun
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, you do. So you head back to the keep. The whole time, Splug is telling you how helpful he is going to be. He tells you that he knows all of the places that the goblins go, that they live in, and he doesn't know the whole keep. He doesn't know his way through the whole way, but he does know the password to get to the second story.
Well, so do
That's
we.
fine.
You were useless to us, Plug.
Leave my entertainment
He
alone.
tells you that the password to the second story is "and life fails in the dark."
He's lying.
Tells you that is what he heard Balgron say. And life fails in the dark.
Kill him.
Okay, so after
Yeah.
a little while, you get
Peter's gonna look over at Amazemo and kind of be like, I don't trust you, dude, and you know why. But he's gonna be like real quiet about it.
I just nod my head.
okay.
Okay.
So you all make it to the keep. It's the same way that you saw it before. As you know, it's all ruins, and there's a path that leads up to the stairs that descends down into the darkness. You gather at the top of the stairs, and what do you do?
Well, that would probably be. I guess I'm gonna start, quietly heading down.
Everyone else with him?
Sure, why
I don't
not?
think I'm on the right map.
You
Yeah.
are not, no one's on the map yet.
Okay.
And the way I'm going to do this is the same way I just did that the graveyard. I'm going to kind of talk you guys through it and then drop you in the scenario. That way you guys can kind of see it with your mind and don't have to necessarily look at the map. It's a new way. I'm
with
trying
my
to do this.
mind.
All right. So you descend down the stairs. And I don't know what that was.
What the fuck?
We're saying,
Sorry,
fuck, we're fucked. That sounded like a lot of goblins.
Yeah, they just have names
you
for
guys
it.
all know Lord Orcus.
You descend down into the darkness there, and you come to the same room that was at the bottom of the thing. The trap's already sprung with the rats down there. The light's kind of flickering a little bit, and but you don't see any movement. It's a lot quieter than it was, and the torches in that area seem to be mostly burnt down. There's one or two that are still kind of flickering in the area, but it's dark. You're not sure anyone's been here since you left. Splug tells you he when he gets to the bottom of the stairs, he goes that way, on the other side, and he points straight across to the south. You guys, if you remember, you went to the west and up, and some goblins ran out.
Stay out of the center of the floor, guys. Remember that.
Oh yes, rats, nasty things.
Ah! No, I'm just kidding.
He points across and says to the south. He says, "That's the way they always go."
Have you been there?
He says, "I haven't been down the stairs. There's scary monsters that make scary sounds down there. It's dark and goblin not allowed to go there."
Okay.
I guess we're going to the south.
Okay.
Lead the way.
Is Ilaria still with us?
Yes, although very quiet.
I'm gonna look at Ilaria. Because it always ends badly when I go first.
Okay.
I tell Splooge to lead the way.
All right. You tell Splooge to lead the way. So come dumpster walks you down this way. I'll be moving you over.
Are you
now.
talking about me?
No, the other one. It's not always about you, Cronus.
I know.
So you guys, can you see where we're at now?
Yeah.
All right. So this is a room with the trap. You guys came down to the south. You can make an Arcana check if you'd like, Peter. So it's, like I said, kind of flickering and getting dark. You can sense some dark energy, not in the immediate area, but on the other side of the door that he's leading you to, which is this one right here, in the east.
And do a dungeoneering check real quick.
Okay.
See if I notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay,
While
just go
he's
ahead and make a
doing that,
perception
I'm gonna go ahead
check.
and
I'll
fill
make
the
your
group
perception check. I'm sorry.
and just be like, I'm sensing, dark magic. Given the history of this place, it wouldn't be beyond the realm of possibility that we're about to run into the person or some shade of the person that slayed the dragon so long ago.
Great.
Okay,
Thumbs
so
up.
there's a set of wooden doors here on the east side, and Splug walks up to them and he points and
That's
says,
the west side.
"That way." That is the west side. I'm sorry. Says that way. He
West side is the best
he
side.
says that's where Dark Wizard always goes. We not allowed to go down that way. I don't know what's on the other side of door.
Well, open the door and find out.
He kind of looks around like somebody tell him that's not a good idea. Me?
I'm gonna shrug.
Plug open door?
Splug open door. I gave you that sword. You should be able to defend yourself.
All right. So Splug
I'll
opens
do
the
a
door.
bluff check on him.
No, Splug opens the door, and you see a discolored staircase that leads down into cold darkness. An overpowering odor of damp rot fills the air. And
Peter would like to take this opportunity to put on his filtering mask because he was smart enough to buy one.
okay.
Peter's a
And-
pussy.
But it is dark. It is complete darkness. And in 4th edition, none of you have dark vision.
No, but I believe we do all have glow rods in our adventurer's kit.
You do. So
I'm gonna crack mine.
I'm gonna kind of
Yeah.
hang towards the back, and I'm not gonna crack a glow rod, but I'm gonna stay close so I can see. I'm kind of trying to lurk in the shadows behind everybody.
Would I be able to have any kind of, since this is where the dark wizards and all go, would I be able to have any kind of, I guess, sight of magical trails to kind of see, like, paths they may have walked or anything like that?
I will let you know when you do.
Man, I want pizza.
Descending down into darkness, who cracks the rods?
I light up a torch
Okay.
because necessary fire is always a good thing.
All right. So you have a torch in one hand.
Sword in the other.
Okay. What about you, Cronus? You choose to drop your spear or your shield to hold that, or would you like to try to secure it to you somehow? Put it in your teeth.
I'll just, hang it from my belt if I can.
Okay. You can probably find a way to do that.
Yeah, sure.
Got some rope.
And we're at the top of some stairs, right?
Yeah.
Right here.
And these are these like secured down to the floor beds, or are they just like little mats?
They're just little pieces of shit, wooden beds.
Alright, I'm going to break a little bit of wood off and put some of the oil I have on it and strike and light it and toss it down the stairs.
Okay. So as you toss it down the stairs, it kind of lights up a little area. It's going to land there at the bottom and just kind of illuminate the immediate area there. You can see a path leading off to the north, which is right here, and another one over here, and then one leading south, which is right there. You can see. As you do that, you can kind of hear some movement a little bit to the south. And here's your torch. And you kind of hear just some moaning.
Oh.
Send the goblin first.
Oh, that kind of moaning.
Before the goblin goes, I'm gonna take my glow rod and hand it to him. take one of my glow rods and hand it to him.
Two masters have given Dobby articles. Dobby is double free.
What? Splug go down there?
Yep.
Yeah, Splug go down there.
Who come with Splug?
Whole party.
Right
Fuck off,
behind you,
Splug.
bud. Right behind you, bud.
So Splug reluctantly starts down the stairs. Anyone coming with him? Yeah, we're coming.
I mean, I would
tank.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah,
Ilaria should probably be right behind him, and I'm definitely taking up the rear.
Yeah, I'm not getting near there.
Okay, so Splug gets down here to the bottom. You can't see a whole lot to the north. Your torchlight kind of flickers down the hallway, and you don't see or hear anything from that way, but from the south you do hear a little bit of movement. And as Splug gets to the corner there, you hear Splug let out a shriek and runs back and kind of crashes into Ilaria as two zombies come around the corner here.
Peter's gonna check one of his things of oil, a pint of oil down there onto the flame to try and do splash fire damage on him.
Okay. So let's make a dex check.
Dex check. Oh wow, I get a whole +1 for my dexterity.
Wait, time out. Where were you standing?
I'm just right here at the corner, so I probably would have stepped around to
You're
toss.
tossing it over those guys
Yeah.
and splashing them in the process. All right. So we'll say that
Well,
you
no,
hit
it's
the
like
oil
a-
there,
I don't
and
Thrown it, and as it hits the fire, it would catch and kind of explode out from the force.
okay, I'll give you that. So roll 2d6. Okay. So both of these zombies right here catch on fire and kind of and are bumping into each other, and they fall face first right here, and just kind of make more fire.
So
It
wait,
illuminates.
did we get splashed with the oil?
No.
I'd like you to make a reflex check, so make a dex saving throw.
If you get splashed, stay the fuck away from the
You
fire.
did a 13, so you have to beat a 13 with your dex.
I did a 16.
I'll make one. Okay. Well, you got a little bit of splash.
I'm gonna look back at Peter. What the fuck?
So, Flying Squirrel, you're going to take 4 damage as some of it splashes onto you, and you're on fire a little bit.
How is he on fire? There's no fire up here. I threw.
I'm sorry, I thought the
lit
Flying Squirrel was
back
down there next to the plug. I'm sorry.
No.
I shouldn't have had you roll that at all.
That's what I'm saying. I'm confused. What's going on here?
But Splug is on fire. So it
Good.
does splash Splug. And, yeah, he's going to kind of push back against Ilaria and trying to pat himself out, and drops his torch on the ground. Splug on fire! 2 more zombies appear from the south there, and are trying, they seem to be attracted to the flame, and they're trying to find their way around it.
I want to shoot at him.
Okay.
So do I need
Hold
to
on,
roll
wait.
initiative
Hold
or
on.
just?
Before you do that,
Cronus and Amazement,
No,
are
I
you guys
got
doing
it.
anything?
Let's see here. I will move up next to Janice and assess. Actually, I have my crossbow and torch in hand, so I'm good right now.
Okay. What were you saying, Peter?
no, nothing. I changed my mind. I'm gonna save that for later.
Okay. They start getting closer and closer to that fire, and they seem to kind of be toying with the idea of going through it or not.
All right,
Yeah, I think buying those oil pouches would be a good idea.
I'm gonna kind of look over my shoulder and say, Look at Peter and say, "You want to try your diplomacy?" And then pop a shot.
Okay.
Does that hit?
13. Yeah.
Okay.
And that'll take him down.
I'm
So
gonna
he
say
just
I
kinda-
shot that far
he
one,
just,
or shot at that far one,
just falls over. They
Falls
don't
on
seem to
fire.
present a whole lot of challenge.
and I'm reloading.
Splug's gonna make a saving throw to put himself out. He's still on fire.
God damn it, Spike.
Ilaria's like, get away from me. You're nasty, darling. Don't touch me.
If anybody else is gonna do anything, go for it. Otherwise, I'm gonna shoot again.
I'm gonna move up behind you guys.
Okay.
Is that bacon next to me?
Is that bacon?
That's just showing that you have light
Yes, you're carrying bacon. You're zombie bait.
Oh.
on you. Is that bacon? Am I bacon right now? Okay, so you have
Bacon.
the other one.
Yeah, I'll shoot the other one.
Okay. And you kill the other one. It falls down. These counters are supposed to be a little scarier, but when you light them on fire, they're not.
So now we got a big fire right there, don't we?
Yeah, it's kind of illuminating the immediate area. But the rest is just darkness, and it was cold. Now it's getting a little warmer, and you get this stale and this nasty smell of burnt flesh.
Well, let's not just all sit around here singing Kumbaya.
Right? Let's get moving. Or wait, yeah, let's get moving.
They're just kind of smoldering there at the bottom. That's not like impassable or anything. They're just kind of cooking.
Somebody put the goblin out.
And the goblin running into a room to light it up because he's on fire.
Do what?
I pat out the flames.
No,
Okay,
we
so you
should
put
send
Splug
him
out.
running into one of the rooms because he's on fire. He could illuminate it.
Splug? Beginning to think you know like Splug.
We had the lock leading our way before, so don't feel bad.
Alright, so what would you guys like to do? Reposition your characters where you're at.
Valeria, light a glow rod and lead the way to the north.
You
Okay.
got it, darling.
Of course, darling. Alright, so she
Whatever
lights
you say, darling.
and you just want to go this way to the north?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep an eye on this area right now.
Peter, you sense a strong, dark presence to the south.
Presence I've not felt since. Yeah, I'm going to kind of walk down slowly and quietly, so as not to let the voice carry. Kind of whispered around, you know, there's something big down south.
Then we should definitely go north.
So what did the tavern wench tell you?
What do you want to do, Peter?
We're going to follow the leader there. I'll keep an eye out for this presence down south.
All right,
Okay.
keep walking, Ilaria.
Of course, darling.
Move it, buddy.
Alright, so Ilaria takes a couple steps forward, and all of a sudden, this is what you hear.
Ow! Dude, I have fucking headphones on. What the
You hear a deafening scream.
you, Milk.
A throat-tearing scream explodes from the floor, and low, hungry answers the dying scream
the
from.
blood out of my ears.
Jesus.
And Ilaria will make a saving throw.
So wait, what happened?
Did Ilaria scream?
Nope. It came from the floor beneath her. And she will take 1d4 plus 1 damage. And she has a terrified look on her face as she sprints and crashes into you, Flying Squirrel, and then begins running towards the door here.
What the fuck?
Can I do some form of like saving throw Arcana dispel kind of thing going on there?
On her?
Yeah, because I feel like that would be some form of obvious magic.
There is some kind of magic, but you don't even know where you would start.
Oh shit.
You're not much of a healer. You're more of a caster. So she just starts sprinting past you, just trying to get out as best she can. And you guys hear some more moaning coming from the south there and from the north. Something seemed to have agitated them. I did her perception check and she failed, by the way. What would you like to do as she sprints towards the door?
Goblin. Wait, how many glow rods do you have?
You guys have a couple on you.
Alright, I'm gonna take one out and throw it. Try and toss it like right into this like corner over here so I can kind of keep that lit up.
Okay.
So.
As you do, you see some strange markings on the floor there.
And I'm going to
Right about the place she stepped.
pull up my crossbow and ready a shot if I see anything coming. As I'm doing that, I'm gonna kind of shout back at Peter. Peter, there's something on the floor.
So yeah, Peter's kind of watching this bitch run like a crazy person. And since it's out of my jurisdiction, I'm just going to kind of shift past her and look, and would I be able to, since I can see it, would it be anything recognizable given my knowledge of the
You can make
art?
a Arcana or a Religion check.
Arcana check.
Nice.
Very good. Okay. So you realize that these designs are charged with an effect triggered by combat. It is a terror rune, R-U-N-E, and is triggered whenever someone enters a square part of the design there. When it happens, the rune releases a ghostly scream, which you obviously know would attract the monsters in the area. It also does damage.
Let's see, I'm gonna relay this information. Stay off of markings like that. We're gonna have whatever the fuck is down here coming down on us hard now.
Great.
Damn it, Ilaria, you dumb cunt.
All right.
I'm gonna
You guys were planning on going to 4:30 with this, right?
Probably 30 minutes to an hour or more.
Unfortunately, I got to get going right now.
Okay.
It's kind of a family thing.
Bye, Zaggy.
Can we just retcon all of this and just say we stayed in Winterhaven? I no longer feel sure of our chances.
We're good. We got Ilaria.
You're okay.
We got Cronus.
We
We're
just
fine.
running away.
You're okay for now.
After Peter's told me that, I'm gonna kind of shove the goblin back, and I'm gonna work my way back to this corner. I'm gonna kind of try and shove him over here and out of the way.
The goblin?
Yeah.
Okay. So two more zombies appear to the south there on that flame, and they just kind of seem to be stopped by it again. Right next to you, Cronus. But you hear some more moving to the north, but you don't see anything.
I'm keeping a shot ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready an echoing dirge and a curse. Or a curse.
So you guys are just gonna wait for something to happen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. So after a couple moments, you see a zombie appear right here. Coming out in front of you.
Who goes first?
And simultaneously, to appear here. Coming across that thing. They don't seem to be affected by it.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna
Wait.
pop.
Wait.
Alright, I'm waiting.
Peter is going to shout out, "From the ground, some magic was found."
The fuck did you just say?
They seem unfazed as they keep coming towards you.
Okay. Continue as you were, squirrel.
Wait. Okay, never mind. Go.
I thought that might work.
Sorry, my sandwich showed up. I'm back. Sorry, what'd you say, Peter?
Continue as you were.
Oh, okay. Put my sandwich down. And I am shooting at this one.
Okay.
Gloaming cut.
Okay, it sticks into his side, but he doesn't seem to be
Heroic
phased,
effort plus 4 to
aka
that.
miss. Plus 4 will hit.
Alright.
So, and you boom headshot that one. Falls down.
Guess it doesn't really
After
matter.
that-
I'm not gonna bother to shift, but I'm gonna kind of holler back at the goblin and be like, "Get the fuck out of my way!"
Alright, so 2 more zombies appear here to your west, and this one seems to be in a little bit better shape than the other 2. The ones that you've seen have rotting flesh hanging from them, and, you know, their tears in their flesh are exposing the bone, but this one kind of seems to have some supernatural strength and purpose.
He's a zombie.
Can the goblin get the fuck out of my way? Like move up the stairs or do something, or
He's watching.
Don't-
trying to help.
back up, get out of my way, stupid fucking goblin.
Alright, guys, roll initiative.
22.
I've never seen a mob with a minus, but both of these things have minuses on their things.
Good. Fuck him.
Good. Don't.
What you say? No, good. Don't.
Alright. So,
It's raining.
Flying Squirrel is first, followed by Cronus. What would you like to do again since it's your turn? Got him in the surprise round.
Alright, minor action, reloading my crossbow. And fuck.
You're sitting outside in the rain with your laptop.
Don't ask questions.
As Cronus disconnects. Alright,
It's actually Kayla's laptop, so
Oh, okay.
should have bought a PC.
well, there's no point in doing a gloaming cut, so I'm going to,
Oh, you got an umbrella.
a...
I got a cardboard box.
Is that a cardboard box balanced on your head?
You have.
I'm
got-
holding it with one hand.
Okay.
I guess
Alright.
I'll do a probing
It's fine.
strike.
Oh
on
my
the-
god, it's getting heavy.
Okay.
I'll do a probing strike on that guy. 14 hit.
Oh, I'm so wet right now.
Oh
Hit.
baby.
Again. Boom headshot.
Damn, David.
And for
Good
my move action, I'm going to go ahead and reload.
Alright. Next is Cronus.
Surprise round, right?
Negative.
Negative. All right. I'm gonna Iron Wolf charge the tough guy.
Alright.
Going straight to kill yourself.
Would you roll on a low?
Will that hit?
20. Holy fucking shit. Yeah.
That's a 28, actually.
Yes, yes it
All
will.
right.
But then you
My
only-
character sheet's running away. Seriously, my attack's gonna suck.
So 7?
Yeah, and then I push him back
Okay. Cool.
2 squares.
Okay. So they're gonna push back into the darkness you can't see. So I'm gonna reveal a little bit more.
You're telling me I can't see down the hallway?
Oh, you can now. They're both gonna be slammed into the corners here. Hit it with the corners.
Yeah, it's raining real hard.
So, how did your Iron Wolf charge sound?
Ah!
I just wanted to alert your neighbors of what the fuck you're doing.
Oh shit, my character seat's all wet. Everything's fine.
I think
Everything's fine.
All right, Peter.
Peter's going to curse this dude.
Hey.
And
Sorry, I was
then
outside.
clearly, we know, we saw. Then he's going to kind of just bring his hand up, and green fire is going to spring into it as he throws an Eldritch Blast that way.
Boom. He's dead. He explodes. Pieces of rotten flesh slam against the wall and the ceiling and the ground. And there's just a burnt spot where he used to be.
Triggers my mist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna. That's gonna go right here. Okay. I'm done.
Zombie's gonna. This big
I
zombie's
have some
gonna
kiss?
lurch forward to you, Cronus.
Cat has a real kiss.
No, you can't have a kiss.
What is this?
Where's our kiss?
Flower. I forgot my mic was turned on. Sorry, guys.
And he tries to grab at you, and you're able to shove him away. And the other one advances to you and tries to grab you as well. And I rolled the same thing, and you push him away. So these zombies are kind of pushing you in the corner, Cronus, trying to grab you, and you're just kind of trying to push them away.
I don't see my Ford. I don't. Jesus. Fuck,
Why did it
dude.
do that?
I don't know, but that scared the shit out of me.
I didn't even press that one.
What is my fortitude? I don't see it anywhere.
It's more than 9, I promise you. Look how wet that fucking sheet is. Everybody just look at that thing. Fuck is your problem? Okay.
Your fortitude because it's
On the front
dread.
page, under defenses, at the very top left.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, more than 9. All right.
Yeah, it's 16.
Those are the only zombies available. The other 2 at the bottom are still trying to fight off that. So it's back to the top for flank scroll. Followed by Peter. Splug afraid! Kill them!
Splug's pussy.
If you're talking, you're muted, Janice.
Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna spin around, and I'm going to. Do I have line of sight on this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as a corner of your square intersects a corner of their square.
Gloaming cut. 24.
More like gloaming nut. Got him.
And shift
Got
to
him.
Got him!
stealth check, and I'm going to use my
Don't
minor
hide
action
behind
to
son of a
reload.
bitch.
I'm on your side.
Illyrian
mate.
is the meat shield, not me.
Okay. Cronus?
Might as well use, what'd you say?
You have a zombie trying to grasp you.
Yeah, I'm gonna bat him off and try reap the harvest on him. Will that hit?
Yes, it will.
Will that do?
That will do.
That'll do, Cronus. That'll do.
Alright, so he takes 8 damage. As you, you try to slice him with your spear?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so you stab into him a couple times. He's kind of... He's pretty close to bloodied now. Peter?
Would I be able to use my echoing dirge on these two already dead and flaming corpses to try and knock them down into these two and further down the hall.
Is Echoing Dirge? Was it a
Creative.
pushback? Echoing Dirge is like a pushback.
Echoing Dirge, 1d8 plus charisma psychic damage, and you push the targets up to 2 squares.
Yeah, it won't do damage to anybody, but you
But-
can push them into them.
But those two are on fire, so that fire would spread and do damage.
Yeah. And apparently they're unconscious, so they don't have a AC, right? So that would just work.
So I'm just gonna kind of wave my staff, and you can see those two bodies that are on fire lift up and just rock it backwards into the other ones.
Very cool. I like that. All right, so it's gonna. How far does it push it? 2 squares.
2 squares.
So yeah, you're gonna push them back. You're gonna push them into these corpses back, or well, I guess they technically are corpses. Zombies back here, and they are actually gonna light on fire, and they're gonna start melting.
If anybody wants to help me with this tough motherfucker, you're more than welcome.
Working on it,
He's gonna-
Cronus.
He's gonna swing his arm at you and nat 1 it.
Wheel of misfortune.
Woo!
87.
I don't think we've seen that one yet.
Pulled its hamstring.
Pulled a hamstring off me. Drop your weapon. So when he does that, you duck under it, and he slams his arm into the wall,
And it falls
and
off.
it falls off. Cronus would hear us if he had his headset in, but since the dragon number 2's there, he can't listen. Oh wait, no, he does have a headset, just barely in screen. Look at it. Hold the face. Hold the face. So he drops his arm.
He drops his arm. Only zombies.
The two at the bottom are on fire, and they die as they try to bat themselves out. Flying squirrel.
Alright, I'm going to do a distracting shot against that guy. 11.
Wow, that is actually a miss.
Have to miss sometime.
Yep, you gotta miss a zombie.
And for my minor
Well,
action, I'm
seems different.
reloading.
Okay. Cronus, what do you do?
Net.
Oh, we weren't making out or anything.
Sorry, I had to turn the screen away. There was something bad going on.
Save that for the honeymoon. What do you do?
Reap the harvest, dude.
Hit.
Will that hit?
Yep.
Damage. Boom.
10. Wow.
Get you some, Turk.
So you slice his one of his legs off, and he kind of and hobbles, tries to brace himself against the wall, and he is definitely bloodied now. Peter.
Alright, Peter's going to move over here. He's going to get cursed. And Peter's going to throw another ball of Eldritch Flame.
Hit. And dead. So you can describe how you eliminate him.
Sure, just threw a ball of green fire at his face, and it exploded out, and he got engulfed and fell down.
Basic shit. All right. All right. So yeah, you got. So yeah, we'll drop initiative at that point. It's done. I'm gonna take a piss and grab another beer, and I'll be right back. So let me get pause.
Sounds good. Beer. I'll be right back. almost lost my glasses to the toilet, God. Apparently this mask does not fit well underneath them without my headset on. Morganus, you're muted.
Okay, so is Cronus here?
Cronus,
No,
goddammit.
I'm here.
All right. So that ends the movement. You don't hear any more from either direction. Any more movement. The zombies are dead. And their rotting flesh is covering your weapons and the area around you. The smell of burnt flesh is in the air. What would you like to do?
Well, seems clear.
we should try and snap that bitch out of her crazy running. I believe we might need a healer's touch.
She, after that, she does appear at the top of the stairs. She's kind of shaking her head and she says, I don't know what came over me, darling. I'm better now, but something was controlling my mind.
Put the camera a little bit more to the left. A little bit more. I guess it'd be your right. Put it a little bit more to the right.
Make sure you know that she knows that the only one from our gaming group that's coming to see her is the one wearing a Batman mask right now. Not that that's not good.
That's
All right.
fine. I'd rather him than Archelius anyways.
What do you think, Peter? Does your force to the south seem more perturbed?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and, I guess, kind of reach out and see if I can sense anything like that.
It still feels the same.
So I'm gonna shake my head and be like, no, it's still just down there.
Should we investigate?
Hey, Splug.
Yes, master. What you need Splug for?
Since you're one of them originally, you're one of us now, you're part of the team. We need you to go in and see what's waiting down there. Since they won't attack you, you're one of them.
I think those masters want to kill me too. Those monsters come around corner and tried to kill Splug.
As Peter's gonna turn around and hold his hand out, and that green fire, the fire that goblins are so afraid of, is gonna spring up in his hands, and he's going to do an intimidation and say, look, you can go down there and take your chances, or you can stay here and you will die.
Splug like chances of going better. Splug go. Alright, so you see Splug walk out in this area here. You can briefly see the room illuminated. He kind of walks out here and takes a look back at you. All clear. You come on.
Keep moving.
I'm gonna kind of advance behind him as he's moving up.
Let's see how area it is too.
Yeah, fuck it, same.
I'm gonna stay kind of towards the back because I don't want to die.
Still good. Keep follow, Splug. Alright.
I think since we have another person here from now on, Kayla should be voicing Splug.
That sounds good. Let me read over this real quick. Okay. All right. So Splug keeps walking. Am I good here? Stop now. He looks back like he wants you to tell him yes.
Peter's gonna reach out and see if he can sense anything like that terror rune again.
You're getting warmer. But no, you don't sense anything like that rune so far.
Keep moving, Splug.
Okay.
I already don't like the look of
Yeah,
this room.
I don't like the look at this room at all.
So you can see some massive stone sarcophagi on the walls here. They're made of graphite and contain relief images of human warriors in plate armor. That's what you can see so far.
Peter's gonna call Splug back to him and say, I need to prick your finger real quick.
Splug says, "What? You need what?"
To prick your finger, I need just a few drops of your blood.
He looks over at the flying squirrel. Does Splug have to?
Peter will even go so far as to prick his own finger first and add his own blood to his mixture and say, look, just, it doesn't hurt and only need a little bit.
Nice, that makes it 10.
Do it, Splug.
Like how it looks like Splug is actually holding his finger out.
Technically.
That avatar was made for this moment.
he's got a torch. He's got his finger out.
So yeah, I'm gonna prick his finger and add his blood to the
I
concoction.
will let you know that there wasn't an elixir with that note. That was already used. Okay, cool. Cronus, did you get my whisper?
Yeah. Be careful in this next room. I hear something coming from the sarcophagi.
Splug. Go knock on one of the sarcophaguses.
Splug, do everything for you.
I'm gonna kind of pull my crossbow up and ready to shot and be like, don't worry, Splug, I've got you.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead and
Splug
ready
goes
to
over-
reap the harvest just in case anybody wants to fucking try me.
The Splug gives you a drop of blood, and then I guess goes, which one?
That one right there close to you.
Yeah, I'm also.
I'm
gonna
edging it
ready-
one square at a time because that's how he's walking. This one?
Yep, that one.
Are you sure?
Positive.
You want Splug to do it
Yes.
right now?
Right now.
So Splug reaches out like a shaking hand. You can't really. Oh, that's weird when I shake it like that.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
And just kind of. And the sarcophagus explodes outwards and pushes him into this other sarcophagus, which then explodes outwards. And he slides across the floor as two skeletons burst out from it.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna pop my ready shot against this southern one.
Splug lets out a shriek and is just kind of crawling backwards on his back, trying to get back to you. Master, help! Pop off your shot.
Don't worry, Splug, I got you.
As a hit.
Am I advantaged?
Just roll damage.
Okay. So that's 11 damage,
And he falls to the floor.
and I'll do
Master, help Splug! Master, help Splug!
shift, stealth check, and minor action to reload.
Okay, Cronus, you do have a reap the harvest ready.
Like, can I move and then reap the harvest?
Surprise round.
Might as well get that guy with it.
Okay. Hit.
You think that'll hit?
I think.
The chow.
And kills him. Okay. So just as you drop him to the ground, concussive bangs sound throughout the crypt as each sarcophagus lid slides open. Chattering, clicking bones grope outwards from each open tomb. But that only happens on this side right here. There's two more emerge. And then these two come out as well. So what would you like to do? Roll initiative? Yeah?
Actually getting good initiative rolls today.
All right.
I'm
Cronus,
happy.
what's your initiative?
It's 6.
It's so weird, man. Whenever we roll initiative, it's always like this side goes, that side goes, this side goes. Like it just ends up like they either get higher than all of you or lower than all of you. Anyways, it is the skeleton's turn first. Two
Assholes.
skeletons are gonna laugh and start making their way this way. And I'm gonna move these dead skeletons out of the way so we can see. And this one's gonna swing at Splug with his longsword, laughing. He's gonna hit Splug
Uh-oh.
for 4 damage.
God damn it, Splug.
Splug takes a shot from it and is screaming as he's crawling backwards, but he's not dead. He's not even bloodied. This one advances to right here and also swings at Splug. And hits
Now he's
Splug
bloody.
4 damage. Now he's bloodied. And these two are just going to move towards you. I'm not going to kill Splug like that. Splug needs help! You said you had me! Whatever that means.
I take it I'm next.
You are next, followed by Peter.
Okay. These don't seem to have that much health. I'll do a Glemming Cut on the one to the south here.
Okay.
Guessing a 25 hits.
I think that's a good guess.
7. My advantage, or does it matter? Okay.
No.
Okay.
You're not advantaged right now.
Oh, there's my stealth roll for the Glowing Cut.
Hold on, give me just 1 second. I'm having to read something.
Wait, you know how to read?
Well, that's why I take time.
Look at that hairline. So sexy.
Got the Vegeta V going on.
Okay. All right. So we're good. All right. So which one did you hit?
Southern one.
Okay.
On the right side.
All right. So he's dead. He crumbles to the ground. As your bolt takes his head off. Next is the flank sword went. So Peter, then Cronus.
That's Peter gonna go
Then
on
Splug.
down right here. Homeboy's getting cursed. Then he's gonna wave his staff and echoing dirge.
Wow. Yes.
Pretty sure that's gonna hit them both.
I believe it will.
So there's first curse damage on him, which is gonna blow him the fuck up, but then echoing dirge does another 11 damage on the other one. I think they're dead.
So bones just kind of splatter and clank against the wall there.
Nice.
Cronus.
Kill the last one.
Yeah, I'm probably
Oh,
just gonna
shit.
Iron Wolf charge this guy.
I didn't put candles in.
Stupid.
After having just watched Battle of Five Armies, I feel like Saruman with that move I just pulled.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
And you killed that one. You can see some more sarcophagi going down the way here.
That's a lot of sarcophagi.
And then you can see that the room kind of widens over here.
So we're technically out of combat right now.
Momentarily, yeah.
Am I
I
getting
mean,
any
yeah.
kind of magical senses coming?
I'm moving up here and readying a shot
Okay.
for anything coming out.
Since we have been running magic like the Force, we won't do that in our next edition, but you can sense magic coming from every one of these sarcophagi and a stronger force down there to the east at the end of the hallway. Or towards the end of the hallway.
I'd say I'm gonna inform them. Obviously, we just figured it out, but all these sarcophagi are just waiting to pop, and whatever it was I was feeling earlier is down that way.
What would you like to do?
I would like to ask why Illyria is just way the fuck up there
What are
doing
you talking about?
Ladies first.
nothing.
Okay. So you guys are just gonna go for it?
First.
I've got a shot ready. I'm just kind of waiting for this shit to pop out.
Yeah.
Splugno, go first again. Splugno, go first.
I'm ready in an echoing dirge.
And what are your triggers?
Sarcophagi open.
All right. So you just want you just want somebody to trigger it.
Yeah, if they open, then boom.
All right. So Splug's gonna walk to the middle of this room.
I said ladies first.
Oh, okay. Barry's gonna walk to the middle of this room, preparing a sprint away. And when these things, both of them pop, as soon as she steps right there, she turns and she runs back to here as the skeletons emerge from them. To get
Which triggers my trap card.
two larger skeletons come out the end of the way there, as they
Those
all
two are-
explode out of their sarcophagi. Ready shots may go.
Dirge goes off.
And hits and blows these two. Is this a target gallery or what?
I worry about how easy this is.
I know, right?
What comes next is not going to be fun.
And these two skeletons here start moving forward towards you. You do have a
I'll
ready
go
shot there.
Pop my gloaming cut off for 13. Does that hit?
No, it will not hit. It'll glance off of his
Heroic
armor.
effort +4. 17 hit.
Why are you
17 will
using
still
that
not hit.
now? You know what we're about to hit is going to be
17 still doesn't hit?
17 does not hit, no.
Fuck that shit. God damn it.
Who did 17 not hit?
Ark had to say it. He was worried about how easy this was. Now the DM's pissed.
We'll keep the same initiative. Yeah, fuck you guys. No. And they start moving forward.
AC 20.
And actually, the flying squirrel, your turn is first. They're actually going to move to here.
So you got to roll on that 20 just to be able to touch him.
Okay. Pop out a gloaming cut on the one on the north.
You will hit.
19. Finally. Okay. Range damage. So I hit him for 5, and I'll shift back to this corner and make a stealth check.
Okay.
You
Fucking
have
shit.
14s on your stealth checks. That's like 3 in a row now.
It's making a. I just gotta fix my guy real quick. I'll put him back. There he is.
Peter,
Okay.
you're up. Peter, what do you decide to do?
This guy is getting cursed as I step over here and then echoing dirge.
That will hit.
So first curse damage, then echo damage on both of them.
So 10 damage on the top one.
19 damage to the top one.
Okay. How much is the bottom one?
It does damage, and the bottom one takes 9.
9 damage. Okay, they are both bloodied.
And they are both knocked back 2 squares.
Cronus, what would you like to do? Fuck my fiance.
You know, all that good stuff. I love you. I'm gonna Iron Wolf charge. I'm feeling tough.
Are we sure you shouldn't be going the other way with that, man?
Dude, she's gone until fucking Wednesday night. Got some game time. Boom!
Yeah, you're gonna explode him, so you can just describe how that happens.
I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna charge up and throw my shoulder into him, and he's just gonna blow up, and the other guy's gonna be pushed back 2 squares. I choose that he goes catty corner though instead of backwards. I'm gonna order some Chinese food while you guys are doing your turns though.
Okay.
We got delivery in Jonesboro. What?
He's gonna step forward and swing at you, Cronus, and do 9 damage.
Plus 10? Are you fucking kidding me?
And do 9 damage. To you, Cronus.
Copy that. Take the 9 damage.
Alright. And you all hear some more noises coming from these back sarcophagi.
I thought those already came out.
You
Yeah,
with
we
that?
already killed those.
You hear some noises coming from the back sarcophagi.
You're playing dirty pool now.
I'm not. Flying squirrel.
I don't have line of sight on this guy, do I?
Which one?
The one that's still there.
No. Actually, yeah, you do.
I do. Okay.
Yep. If you like I said, if you can draw a straight line from a corner of his.
Well, the reason I ask is because of the sarcophagus.
No, you can still. I just fucked that up, but you can still draw this line right here, from the corner of your square to the corner of his square.
Okay. I am going to Glum Cut. Am I advantaged?
You don't hit anyways.
Well, fuck that.
Okay. Would you like to move on your turn?
No, just reload.
All right. Peter.
So he's obviously getting cursed. And then, I'm gonna go ahead and just bring my hand up, summon that ball of green fire, and throw it at him. An Eldritch Blast.
I don't believe that will hit. Reflex. Nope. So he puts his shield up just in time. Just deflects it up
He has no reflexes.
He's got more than 9, I can tell you that. Cronus, you're up. Slug says, I think something coming from behind us. And looks over to the west area here.
How?
You hit. So that's 8 damage.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you will annihilate that one.
Boom! The healer racking up some kills.
Peter.
It's still missed.
Moves a quarter mile away.
Get the fuck out of here.
Alright. So this is all clear, but you guys do hear a little bit of scratching back here.
I got some Chinese food on the way.
I'm gonna move this way, like right over to here, and ready a shot
another beer.
in case something pops out of those sarcophaguses and kind of. We should get
That
moving.
guy.
Sarcophaguses.
Sarcophagi, but whatever. I guess
Sarcophaguses.
if you're unlearned, then that's fine.
I'm pretty sure I said sarcophaguses.
But okay. So you're moving forward. What does everyone else do?
I'm gonna ready reap the harvest in case somebody wants to fucking try me.
Are you gonna stay where you're at?
Yeah, this is fine. Well, you know what? I'll snuggle in next to old squirrel.
I'm gonna take this side of it, and I'm gonna ready an echoing dirge for if something pops out from sarcophagi, and I'm gonna tell Splug
Thank you.
keep moving forward.
You want Splug? Keep going?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of point around and say, like, we got this covered. Just keep moving forward.
Alright. What would you guys like Ilaria to do?
Go with Splug.
Got me in a bitch.
Alright. Yep.
Can we use healing surges in between battle? Or is that going to take 15 minutes?
It'll take 15 minutes.
Ah, fuck it. I'm fine. Oh, well, I will take this opportunity, since we did rest for the night, to craft another seed.
Good thinking.
I might be a little drunk, but I'm not too drunk to make a seed, you know?
Cronus is spanking one out over there.
I'm gonna be moving up right
It's
behind him
seed time!
and kind of still watching the back with the shot ready in case something pops out behind us.
Samesies.
So, silvery white light from above suffices, that's a weird word, this wide section of the crypt. A dome above the area depicts a fantastic regal dragon with silver scales in flight across an endless sky. An altar stands on either side of the area, inscribed with an elaborate script. Relief images of soldiers in plate armor on their knees in prayer appear to be on the wall next to each altar. And you'd also be able to see this large door here. At that, more skeletons burst out of these crypts right here.
Attack of opportunity if it comes out of my crypt.
And also these. And all of you would have the perception enough to know that those sarcophagus should only have one, enough for one body in it.
It's a skeleton factory.
What would you like to
I
do?
pictured fucking Willy Wonka on the other side of the fucking wall.
I'm gonna
buddy,
pop a glowing
buddy.
cut at this closest one on the north.
Okay.
My ready shot. It's 14 hit.
Does not.
Fuck you.
So it bounces off of his skull.
Heroic effort +4.
That hits. How many times do you use it? Once per encounter? I guess this is a new encounter.
Exactly.
Fucking nice.
So
Good
shift.
job.
So it bounces off of his skull and he takes a couple steps and then it falls off.
Alright, there's my shift and there's my stealth check.
Alright. So, yeah, you get closer to this altar on both sides too, and you see what everyone else was seeing. There's a large, colorful dragon and stuff, and people praying. What's that?
Are we in initiative, or are we still kind of free?
My Reap the Harvest was ready.
This is a readied action, and then we'll go back to this same initiative count that we were on.
So I could move and use a ready action, right?
Yeah. If you told me that you readied that move as part of your readied action.
Of course I did. So he's gonna get Reap the Harvested.
Okay.
Guys, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
Am I the fucking tank? That's all I have to say.
You have a shield.
Yeah, so you knock that skeleton's head off and he collapses to the ground.
Can I knock his
Bones.
femur off instead? What are you drinking? Is that fat tire?
It is
What
Guinness
is my Guinness?
Extra Stout.
Oh, I was about to say, my Guinness looks totally different from that.
I don't like it as much as normal Guinness, but that's what I got this time. Okay. So is that all the readied actions?
Well,
Peter,
I
did you
had
have one?
one ready, but can I trade that in to be able to just move up to the line here and call out what I want to call out?
Sure.
I'm going to move up here I'm gonna shout out, just taking a wild guess. Sir Keegan, show yourself.
Okay.
Good guess.
You you hear a strange sound from the other side of that door, but that's all. In response to what you said. Phone call
Ooh, Monsieur Keegan.
So we're falling into initiative order now.
He's on a phone call.
Must be his wife.
Probably. Are you done
Oh,
being
that's
a
a-
nerd yet?
I've met his wife before.
I met his wife too.
Ask everybody in high school if we fucked in the bathroom at my grandparents' house, because we did.
His wife?
According
Ask
to them,
everybody in
yeah.
high school if I was gay. The answer is yes. And that's what
You
they'll
know
tell
what
you
I
too.
said? Yeah, Brian dated this gay guy.
Anyways,
Her name was Do it.
her name was Talisman, and it was a lovely, lovely time. Moving on. So yeah, you do hear just kind of a rumble from the other side of that door there, but that is all.
Okay.
Initiative order will start with skeletons, who are converging on your healer.
That's me.
I'm just moving the skeletal corpses out of the way, because they just get cluttered.
I already know what my healing word's going to be this time.
Masturbation, because it's on yourself. Flying Squirrel, you're up.
Alright, how do you do the line tool?
More than welcome to shoot over my shoulder.
It's the one that looks like a ruler over there.
Ruler.
Oh, I just drew one. Like I just did the freehand and drew it from corner to corner. You don't have LOS on any of those guys right now.
Well, shit.
Yeah, it's like anyway.
I guess I'll use my move action to go up alongside the sarcophagus and pop a shot on that southern front one.
Okay.
Gloaming cut. 20.
You hit.
Nice.
You kill.
And I'll shift
That's a
to
nice again.
here. I'm not going to bother
Alright,
rolling
you
stealth
all
because it's
start to
pointless.
hear rumbling on the other sarcophagi that haven't expelled a second skeleton yet. Peter, since we're making you a Jedi, you can feel some light magical energy coming from these altars.
He's a Jedi.
Some what magic?
Some
Jedi 'cause you're a pussy.
light-sided magical energy. When we play the summer campaign, if someone chooses to make a caster, they're gonna have to cast detect magic and all this shit. But since we run it this way, this is what we're gonna keep doing it. So
Okay.
you do sense something coming from them.
Is it my turn?
Tis.
What to do? I'm gonna move over towards this altar.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to recognize anything going on?
Give
with
me
this
either a
altar?
religion or a history check.
Religion.
I don't have a good religion score, but I do have a good history check. Apparently not good enough.
You recognize the dragon? No, it's a DC 10. As Bahamut, Bahamut.
That's Bahamut.
Okay. He's the platinum dragon, the god of justice, protection, and honor. And you see some inscriptions in Draconic.
Alright, I'm going to call out
Anybody
again
speak that?
and just be like, Sir Keegan, we are here. We are servants of Bahamut like you were. Call these defenders off so that we can help you.
Very clever. Nobody speaks Draconic, do they? Let me see if Splug speaks Draconic. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? If somebody wants to roll, if they can beat a 10, I'll let Splug speak Draconic.
Got it.
You want to let him make the decision?
Damn it.
Splug doesn't barely speaks Common.
Peter rolls.
I rolled a natural.
Peter rolled a 20 though. Peter
Cronus
rolled a 20.
first. Cronus rolled first.
Peter
That
rolled a
should
20.
counter that roll. That's a natural 20. Come on.
You know what?
And that 20
As
plus
a
3.
benevolent DM, I will let Squirrel roll, and if he beats a 10,
Yeah.
Splug for some weird ass reason speaks Draconic. Splug study
Nice roll,
words
Splug.
down in keep.
You know what? You're going up on my list of people that I'd pick to come to my wedding.
Okay. This has gone completely out of hand, but now the goblin that barely speaks English speaks Draconic.
Common, you're talking about.
Alright? Yeah, I am speaking about common. Okay. So what do you do?
I just got Chinese lobster ordered.
So I'm gonna beckon Splug over to say translate these as I continue to try and call out to Sir Keegan and the servants of Bahamut.
Splug walks over there. He says, words read like this. The Platinum Dragon is my rock, my fortress, my deliverer. He is my stronghold, my refuge, and my armor against foes of life. I only need to kneel and offer him my praise. Yes. No, he's not. That's what it says.
So immediately Peter's gonna drop down to both knees, set his staff in front of him, and call out. And he's just gonna repeat what
The Platinum Dragon.
he's just gonna repeat the whole thing that he just said and end it with, we offer you our reverence, O great Bahamut.
Okay. So you are going through that. As you're doing that, we're going to go through another round of combat. We'll get back to you and you'll finish. Peter went. So now it is Cronus' turn.
Iron Wolf charge.
The healer is charging into combat constantly.
Healer doesn't give a fuck. He's racking up kills.
That will hit.
Fuck that skeleton's day up.
Okay, so you hit, and then what? That's against your will.
I think I might have hit the wrong button.
I think you might have to. And
There we go.
we'll let you shatter the other
13
two
damage.
as you push them back. Because this is getting way out of hand.
I am so powerful. So powerful.
Alright, so at that, more skeletons burst out of. And they already have your curse on them because I had to copy and paste them, but they don't have your curse on them.
My curse is so powerful.
They burst out of the other ones just as those shatter to the ground.
Apparently, I ain't never scared.
Okay. And they're going to advance on you and attempt to attack you. Nope.
Miss.
Bounces off the shield.
That's what it is.
Gets a 4 in there. So you block one with your shield, the other one blocks
That's
the
okay.
other one
I'm
with
fine.
the sword. The flying squirrel. These two are going to advance on you. A 19 hit you?
You're muted.
Yes.
4. Hello.
Okay. Yes. Ouch. I'm blooded.
Copy. Real quick question.
Take my seed, squirrel.
How far can I throw that seed?
Open your mouth, bitch.
Open your mouth! Dude, I ordered it's shrimp, lobster, and chicken, I think.
You can try to throw it as far as you want.
You're only gonna be hungry like 20
It's the flying squirrel's turn. What does the
Okay.
flying squirrel do?
So the
got
potion
some
is
chocolate.
consumes a healing surge, and it's just the plus 10 health, right?
Do what?
So healing surge is or not the health potion is consume it, and it's plus 10 health for a healing surge, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to shift back. No, I'm not. There's no penalty for point blank range shots, is there?
It's an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay, well then yeah, I'm gonna shift back. Pop a gloaming cut on Southern Skeleton there.
Okay.
13 probably
will
does
not
not
hit.
hit. Okay.
Bounces off of his shield.
And then for my minor action,
That's
I'm gonna
genius.
consume a potion. And I'm
Okay.
no longer bloodied.
Okay, cool. So we are back to Peter. Peter, you finish your prayer, and as you do, the skeletons freeze where they're at. And they sheath their swords, and they start walking back to their sarcophagi.
Why didn't he fucking finish his prayer before his fucking turn was over?
'Cause each turn is 6 seconds, and it took longer than 6 seconds for him to read it, and then for Splug to be like, the platinum, dragon, hurry up, Splug, I can do more than 2 words. Is my rock. So and they sheath their swords and they goes back into their sarcophagi. You guys can do whatever you want with them as they're headed back if you'd like to do something.
I want to fondle one of them.
Okay, you fondle them.
I'm gonna kind of just reload my crossbow and walk over here to Peter and be like, good call.
Splug says, Master did it!
Peter's gonna stand up, put his hand on Splug's shoulder, say, "Good job. Now let's go figure out what's going on with this bottom one." Let's go all the way down there.
It is an exact same altar. It has the same writing on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of approach the door, look at it, like, you guys ready?
Totes. I'm gonna say totes.
Okay.
Look at Ilaria and say, ladies first.
Alright, so we have reached our time limit of 3:30. I'm willing to go on if everybody else is willing to go on, but this is what we're scheduled to go to.
I ain't no pussy.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm guessing this is probably close to the end of this dungeon, so I'm
This
down.
is yeah. How long do we have? Just because this is really late for me.
If we continue on, it probably shouldn't take more than 30 minutes.
It's pushing it, but let's go.
Okay. Let's take a timeout so the DM can take a piss real quick. We'll be ready to go.
And so Peter is two different sets of undead.
What?
Oh, I got a phone call.
What'd you say, Ark?
I said Peter has now stopped 2 different hordes of the undead.
Yeah, but
I am the skeleton master. What's funny is this is the only campaign, or the only time we've come so far, that I haven't taken any damage. Knock on wood.
Must have learned your lesson after rushing into the room the last time.
Well, the last time I only rushed in at that point is just because I was like, you know, fuck it, I'm just gonna get this guy killed. I'm gonna start something new, but then you guys didn't let him die. I'm like, no, just go, just leave him. No, we're gonna come get you, son of a bitch. But now it's turned out to be a good thing that he's here.
Okay. Cronus, are you here?
He's on a phone call.
That's fine. Oh, wait a second.
1, go.
You guys are going to make level 5 before the rest of your party makes level 2.
Well, if the rest of our party would actually fucking show up and stay.
I am considering making ways of implementing these characters into the 5th edition campaign I plan to run this summer.
Yes, please.
Because I know you guys have accomplished quite a bit and established some good RP, and I don't want to completely reset that. It won't be completely the same. You know, your +1 items might not necessarily be +1, but as far as like your history and what you've done together and stuff, I could probably implement that if you guys would rather do that.
Let's keep our levels too.
In a way, I'll probably not make you level 1, but if you guys make level 4 or 5, you're probably not gonna be level 4 or 5 because it's a completely new
If
system.
we make 4 or 5 going into the new one, if we start at like 2 or 3, just to show, yeah, these guys aren't fucking scrubs.
Yeah. I wouldn't make you level 1 and get one-shotted, you know what I'm saying, after all this shit. And it's like, because in 5th edition, dude, you can get one-shotted real quick at level 1.
Oh, I know.
Level 2, you improve quite a bit, but at level 1, it's like, all right, you have 8 health and an AC of 12.
The dude hits for 13.
Yeah, crit. Okay, he does 13 to you. I'm dead. Awesome. I'll reroll. But I think we've done pretty good at this campaign. It's been pretty good, I think. I don't want him to completely miss what's about to happen, so if he comes in after this, I'll have to restart it.
Hurry the fuck up.
Kronos, you good?
He's still on the phone.
Get the fuck off the phone. Get the fuck off the phone.
I had to go put Caleb coffee pot.
I don't even know what that means. Okay. So,
It's a sexual joke.
before you are 2 large wooden doors.
Did you say Ewans?
Before Ewans is 2 large wooden doors.
Excuse me, why am I in the front?
Because that's where you went?
Did I do that?
Yes.
Ah. Alright.
Okay. So, like I said, you heard some rumbling on the other side of it, but it's all quiet now.
I'm gonna knock.
You hear silence on the other side.
Look at Ilaria. Ladies first.
Ladies first. You haven't took any damage yet, tank.
Let me go find her. Where? Yeah, oh, there she is. I thought she was still back. Okay. So she slowly pushes open the large wooden door. Some dust kind of falls down off of it, and just this thick, musty air comes out. This door hasn't been opened in 100 years at least. There's a thick layer of dust covering the floor, and you see a raised dais, right? In this old crypt holds a single coffin.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
Carved on the lid of the coffin is a warrior in plate armor with a sword laid across his chest, the point towards his feet. The lid of the coffin has been exploded off, basically. And in front of it stands a large man clad in plate armor.
Man, can we tell that it's alive or not?
As you enter, you hear from the plate armor, "The rift must never be opened. State your business or prepare to die."
We're here to fuck you up.
No, we're not.
What did you say?
Peter is
Somebody
going to sprint ahead
Cronus is drunk.
with just that
At 3
dragon
p.m.
prayer again and say, Sir Keegan, we're here to make sure that that portal does not open again.
How do you know who I am?
I know a lot of things.
Yeah, how do you know who he is?
Peter's going to explain that he is a historian and he's read the tales of Sir Keegan and the Keep of the Shadowfell.
Ah, you
Fish
are
blood.
probably no more than simple grave robbers, or worse, here to open the rift. What brings you here?
Then Peter is going to delve into the backstory, like he has several times before, of his mentor having come to find the ruins of the dragon that Sir Keegan himself once slayed. And he's going to bitch slap the druid. Then he's going to lay a staff on the ground and hold his hands up, saying, "If you think we're here to rob you, you know that we stand no chance. You've slayed dragons. We are but men.
I ain't
But
no
I'm
man.
telling you that we are here to prevent the portal from opening ever again."
Diplomacy check, please, sir. And
I'm
please
an elf.
position your characters within the room. Unless you guys are hiding behind a door like a bunch of pussies.
I
ain't no fucking
actually
pussy, that's
am
Peter.
probably like sitting here peeking around like the door, readying a
This is
shot
the
in
first
case
time
this fucking
Peter
guy
hasn't
goes
been a
postal.
pussy.
So if he
So he
gets
says-
aggressive, I'm gonna shoot him.
He says, a convincing answer, or at least one convincingly given. And he looks over at Cronus, who's the only other person in the room so far, and says, can you attest to the truth of your comrade's claim? Are you really here to stop the portal from being opened?
I serve Sylvanus, man. That's all I'm about.
I'm here to serve my lord Sylvanus and whatever scourge that has befallen this land, I am here to keep from happening.
What deity do you serve? Can I trust that you are true to its service?
I fucking just said Sylvanus, you chode muncher.
Would you like that to be your response?
No. As I said before, I worship the Lord Sylvanus, the god of nature, the ruler and protector of the forest. I'm here to serve his will and to destroy the tank that has been fallen. This forest.
Religion check, please.
I don't fucking know what that is. +1? Alright. There's so many buttons being pressed right now.
Welcome to your first skill challenge, my friends. This answer does not ring true.
Fuck you, bitch! I fucking
Why
play every single
I
day.
believe that the Lord of the Forest would be interested in a crypt or in the Shadowfell. I do not believe you.
Peter is going to speak up at this point and say, "My lord Sir Keegan, Bahamut himself is a protector. Sylvanus is the same. Why would they not work in tandem to stop a threat so terrifying?"
Good tandem word. Good use of tandem.
Interesting point. And you, in the back there,
God damn it.
step forward.
Having been called out, I'm gonna kind of enjoy my party mates soon.
Just like reluctantly, like, ah, shit. I'm so stupid. You wear a fearsome demeanor. Are you really as formidable as you look?
I would like to think so, Sir Keegan.
I'm gonna kind of look over my shoulder and say, "What do you think your skeletons think?"
My skeletons, those are the remains of great men. You do not make a mockery of my soldiers.
Fucking flying squirrel, you dumb chode.
Flying squirrel, please make a well, not necessarily intimidate check.
Computer interrupt here again.
Did you say computer?
I heard computer too.
Computer.
Why don't you make an intimidate check, squirrel?
God.
Oh fuck. He looks like a fuck.
What were you saying, Cronus?
I'm saying nothing. Nothing.
I will say that if you fought your way through my soldiers, you definitely are a force to be reckoned with.
You're goddamn right.
I am the flying squirrel.
Okay. So then he looks over at Cronus again
Stop asking me questions.
and says, You come from the forest. If that is the case, you must trust your senses. And if you trust your senses not to betray you, tell me what you see before you.
Perception check, I guess.
Well, I want you to RP it out, and then I want you to make a perception check.
What
He
I see
asks questions based on your ability modifiers.
what I see before me, I have no fucking clue what I see before me.
Then create it in your mind and make it convincing. You see a huge man in plate armor with a large sword. It looks like he may or may not have over 300 health.
Am I supposed to be respectful or not?
I guess that's up to
Do
you.
I see a very powerful man, a very large man in plate armor that believes that he is ruler of the world. It seems. I see a man who thinks that he has taken over the underworld, but has yet to face the powers of the above world.
Okay, perception check.
I got the fucking perception check though.
Say that's like a guaranteed fucking 20.
Cronus rolls a 24. Although I do not see myself as ruler of the underworld, you are pretty spot on in the rest of what you say.
You're still on his damn right.
I accept your answer.
That's such an easy question. Can I get an easy question?
Chorus, what your elf I see. Plus 12 on perception though. I probably could have rolled a 1. I'll be fine.
And then he turns finally to Peter and says, You all make very convincing answers, but how do I know? How do I know that you are here for just causes?
Oh, ask the squirrel.
Why should I bang stand?
And so Peter's going to
That's right.
stand up.
Why would you ask him that? Come on, Jesus.
He's going
For
to
justice.
staff where
I'm here for justice.
he's going to walk forward, and he's going to stop at the bottom step there, and then lower himself back down to his knees, and he's going to say, because I
Fucking
swear,
weenie.
because I swear myself to your service and to the service of Bahamut.
And what do you know of Bahamut?
Oh shit.
You don't know anything, so make a religion check and I'll tell you what you know about Bahamut.
I don't really know
You
much.
can make or a history check.
He's a
History
big ass
check?
dragon.
Okay, hold on.
And
I'll
he's-
go
Whichever
through
one's higher.
my history check.
He's basically the
Okay.
dragon form of Jesus.
Okay, so you go into a detail about what all the things you know about Bahamut that I will not describe about that. After which you're done and most people are yawning. So Keegan says, I will accept your answer. I trust you. Are here for just reasons, all of you.
Yes, justice.
Even though you carry a goblin with you, of which I do not trust.
Oh, that little fucker, he ain't nothing.
Justice is blind. It's a race.
It's gonna be like they had him imprisoned for some reason or another. So, despite his race, he at some point decided to turn against them for the greater cause.
I see. I see.
Oh shit! Did anybody go get Zaggy's message on Facebook?
What is it?
Yeah.
His sister got in a wreck and is on the way to the hospital.
Oh shit.
Today's not a good day. A heart attack, a wreck.
Sounds like a standard
Seriously.
shift for me.
I'm fucking waiting to die, you
Yeah, I was gonna say, Morganas, Cronus, you guys are next.
know.
So he says, I trust you. I will not slay you. And then he says, what questions do you have for me? How can I help you succeed on your mission?
Somewhere in the
Oh, you know.
rift is where all these people were setting up to prepare to open the rift. Do you know how many are left?
It has been a long time since I was alive and guardian of this keep. I do not know of the current inhabitants. I only know of how to get there and what protections we had before I was slain.
Pussy.
Peter's going to get out his writing implements, and he's actually going to say, before we continue, the history books do say that you went mad. I have a suspicion, but I want to hear it from you so that I can see them corrected. Did you turn against everyone here because they were corrupted by the opening of the portal originally?
His head kind of hangs down as if in shame, and he says, I was commander of the Shadowfell Keep, and it was my charge to keep the rift sealed, lest Orcus's unholy powers once again seep into the world. I failed my responsibility. I allowed the influence of the Shadow Rift and my knowledge of the crumbling empire to distract me from my oath. The corruption that lies on the other side of the rift touched me and triggered disaster.
Touched him.
Orcus's vile taint soaked through the rift and into my dreams. A madness overtook me. I was possessed. In a rage, I drew my sword and slew my wife and children. From that bloody deed, I moved outward, attacking my captains, one by one, killing them even as they stared in shock. I became a murderous fiend. Finally, the alarm went up, and what remained of the Legion bind together against me. Even in my rage, I realized I couldn't best them all. So I fled into the crypts to hide from vengeance. Only then did the madness lift, and I realized what I had done and despaired. I killed my love and broken my oath. More than that, I had done so with my sword, Acris, an implement given to me by King Eladir when I was knighted. The remnants of my legion sealed the passage and trapped me here. I selected this as a fitting place to spend eternity.
So,
Couldn't you have like decorated or something?
if you're gonna spend eternity here, you don't really need that sword, do you? Or that armor, for that matter.
You know, he says, I can admit I am past redemption, but perhaps I can grant you aid. I cannot leave this crypt, but as you say, Acris can. Perhaps this elegant weapon, unlike me, can be redeemed.
Totally.
I will give it to you, so that you might purge Shadowfell Keep of those who work to open the rift. Along with it, seek Bahamut's boon at the altars outside, and perhaps he too will grant you aid. At which point he grabs his sword, turns it backwards, and holds it out, hilt first towards you.
I'm gonna snag that. What kind of sword is it?
It is going to be a +1 magic longsword.
Is longsword one-handed?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, nice. Good find, dude.
Oh, it's a +1 magic. You don't have magic.
You don't fucking use melee
Well,
attack.
the sword is long. The sword is magic. You don't have to use magic to use a magic sword.
I've used a melee attack once.
How else can I? How else can I aid?
Do you not remember whenever I did the badass like slow motion, dropped the crossbow, and drew my short sword, and then proceeded to miss?
I was gonna say, did you?
Peter is going to be like, I will go and pray to Bahamut. If there's any other form of magical protection that you might be able to offer against the draw of Orcus's power, so that we can seal the rift and redeem your name and your charge, this keep.
Alas, there is not. I was unable to resist the call myself. I cannot offer you any protection against it, unfortunately. I can, however. I don't know if it has been torn down, but if you travel to the north of here, before you get to the stairs leading down, if you search to the right, there is a secret wall. It is an illusion, and it appears to be a standard wall, but if you go through it, there is a secret room there where we kept our armory. Perhaps you can find help there. Also, once you get to the second level of the keep, beware of the large statue. The statue is animated, and if you get too close, well, it could be your end.
Was there any gold left in the coffers whenever you retreated to the crypt? You're not going to be using it, right?
Let me get to the page.
I mean, you're
Such an
dead.
asshole.
I don't want to be insensitive, but it's not doing you any good.
I
Dude.
have given you the help, all the help that I can.
What kind of keep doesn't have a treasury?
You're gonna reach over and punch the squirrel on the fucking shoulder. And then he's gonna turn back to Sir Keegan and bow low and thank him profusely for the aid he provided.
Please protect the keep from the evil.
He's going to say we'll do our best as he goes back to grab his staff and then pray to Bahamut for Bahamut's boon.
Okay.
Oh, so you switched deities already?
I'm going to follow.
Peter does whatever can get him through. He's awesome.
Peter does what he has to do.
I'm going to follow Peter's lead.
Okay. So underneath one of the altars, when you go over there, you discover a secret compartment, and it contains 4, since that's who we have today. Small dragon statues made of silver and platinum, and you can feel a aura coming off of them that is good.
This is at the altars.
Yep. At the altar there is at one of the altars there is one.
I'll take one. Take a look at it. How much do you think this is worth?
Peter's going to immediately reach over and punch him again. You can't feel it apparently, but I can. These are going to be vital to our survival in the hours to come.
I see. But afterwards.
Afterwards, they can be returned to where they belong.
Okay, and I didn't get a chance to describe Acris to you, but it is, like I said, a +1 magic longsword. It is inlaid with platinum and has a line of 3 white diamonds set into the flat of its blade, and a pommel carved to resemble the head of a noble dragon.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna say I have my crossbow put up right now. I'm just kind of walking around, swinging it. Getting a feel for the sword.
When you drop an undead enemy to 0 hit points, you can gain a healing surge once per day.
Cool.
But we'll handle that afterwards. So we're going to fade out at this point.